Well, I'm gonna say this now. I'm talking over the entrance song because I like the way we've been doing it for the last couple episodes. So I'm just saying. I think Trucker is gonna be a little late though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said he's gonna be a little late. That's well. Also, those of you in chat, had a little discussion before we started, and I'm gonna leave it up to you. So, Mr. Martin Mancini, I'll let you decide because I'm pretty sure he's the only one in chat. In a little bit, should we do like a song in this talking bit before we actually start up? Do something soft, just so there's a little background music. Mayor says no. I say yes.
You're speaking to nobody, man. Nobody's in.
I had a feeling nobody was in, but I think we should. Does anybody else think we should or shouldn't besides Mayor?
I mean, I like the stimulation, but
I won't mind. That's why I always have it running in the background.
I would agree with stimulation. I get why you're against it, Mayor. I understand that, but I feel like for stimulation reasons, it wouldn't be bad.
Oh, it's such a.
I think it depends if you're the type of person who can like easily fall asleep to like background noise and stuff. Mayor cannot.
Listen.
That's fair.
If we start introducing background music to the talking segments, we might as well have somebody playing Subway Surfers and on the right hand side of the screen, and then an AI Reddit voice reading Reddit stories over us talking at the same time.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure two of us, unless Chaos says, but two of us are diagnosed ADHD people, and that's kind of.
I got ADHD.
See,
I've got it too.
Like, I'm sorry to say, but I literally have a game running in the background outside of this, so I am constantly keep my head on a swivel.
Mm-hmm.
Two independent lines of thought.
Well, here's
more or less.
Here's a group of people that can focus on one single thing at a time. Our author Martin Mancini, Paint Hammer 40 Colors, and Brothers to Brothers ADV. People that do not need to have Subway Surfers on the side of their screens to keep you engaged.
You know of.
Wow.
I don't know if I believe that.
What if he like listens to the audiobook of his own book?
There isn't one.
There should be.
Not yet. There isn't, folks.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. One of us just needs to take some good voice acting lessons, get a really nice sultry voice, and go read the book for free.
Whoa.
So Trucker could do it.
Trucker.
With that southern drawl.
Busy.
The best voice of us all.
Let the man drive truck.
He can read and drive at the same time.
Don't.
No. There's been far too many accidents. There's been far too many accidents.
Thunder. That was in bad taste.
No.
Kudos.
Really.
It's not drinking and driving. Just reading and driving. Which is kind of the same like text and driving, but like maybe not.
Nobody should be doing any of these things.
Please do not text and drive, drink and drive, call and drive, or use anything that would distract you from driving while driving, folks. We'd like you to get home safe at night and day, or whenever you're driving. Oh, my goodness.
Just don't go canning out of a blind drive at 100 miles an hour, okay?
Oh God. I say we had.
No, I'm not kidding. I saw an accident happen where I was like at least 2 car lengths away from where it happened. This pickup truck was going out from through a four-way light. This SUV comes flying through the right. It was like a decent way away from like a restaurant or something.
Mm-hmm.
They slammed so hard into that truck's side, its back end fishtailed into the other lane.
Dang.
All I can say is I hope someone got hurt so someone can learn that lesson.
Someone in our town recently, a 21-year-old, drinking and driving with two friends in the back or whatever. They drove off the bridge into the water. They lived, but
Scared the piss out of him a bit.
Oh
mm-hmm.
yeah. I say I've been in one major accident in my life, and it scared the ever living shite out of me. Ooh. Alrighty, are we ready to start, ladies and gentlemen?
So soon? We just got on.
Yes.
It's 4:30 already.
It's 4:30 already.
All right.
5:30 for me,
Alright.
technically, since I'm on the.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, Chaos
Very
is an
east.
hour behind. We gotta start.
I'm an hour ahead of y'all.
What?
What you
Which one
talking
do you
about?
want?
Boogie party, please.
It's going.
We can tap your favorite friend.
Haha.
So, you all watch as that familiar talk show host comes out little jazzy hands. How you doing, folks? It's Mario Party. Oh, we've got a special treat for you today. One of our reporters is live with the up and running political candidate. She's here to speak to none other than what was her name? I'm sorry, I don't remember. The Riot Lady. That's what we're calling her. I don't remember her name to save my life. And Alice.
Is the reporter standing in front of me right now?
You are currently in your office with a with another well, you know what? Thunder, would you love to describe who is talking to Alice right now?
It'll be another fetchling. She is what's the typical height for like a model? Like 5'10".
Yeah, let's say
5'11".
Yeah.
Yeah. And she looks exactly how a fetchling should look like, all white hair, long, 2 golden eyes, yellow eyes. Very, very beautiful to the point that it's almost uncanny, but not. Very she has the looks, but she doesn't know she has the looks. And so it's very easy for people to think that she's flirting with them, but she's not. She has that tone. And very, very, very calm.
What is this lovely lady's name?
Shade Gaunt.
Shade Gaunt.
Yeah.
Alice,
Sorry.
this lady's in front of you. Miss Alice, can I call you that?
Yeah, what show do you work for again?
I work for the Leviathan Broadcasting Network.
Oh, you're not with that hack, are you? The guy that was disparaging me live on TV just last week?
Oh, Matty O'Patty. We're not working directly under him, but we do work under an umbrella of him, so to speak. He works specifically under Leviathan Entertainment Network. We work under Leviathan Broadcasting Network. I think this will be on his show, though.
Great. So, hold on. You had questions or something?
Yes, we had some questions. We have some questions for your political running and rumors that you stopped a drug ring.
Yeah, I mean, all of these things are true. What do you want to start with?
So first we want to start with how you got started with this drug ring bust. Like, how did it all start?
I was just sitting here in my office talking with the people that you've met here, and then, what's her name? The one with the health council. I don't remember her name. I think it was Deborah. Yeah, Deborah told us that there was some sort of issue with drugs and she wanted us to stop it and promised us a big bag of money, so we said we like big bags of money around here. So we gathered our resources together, End of story. You know what I mean? One less drug ring under taken down. That doesn't mean there aren't more. We're going to take those down too. We're going to clean up this ship.
And is that a declaration for your campaign running as well, to clean up the ship?
Yep.
Okay. So you named some people that you said helped you. Can I ask you to name those people again?
Yeah, there was Korsh, there was Isa, whose first name is not Mama, by the way, but still is called that. And then there was Scar Quicksilver, who has done nothing but help the fat cats in charge harass and defame me from the very beginning. But he helped too, and it is important to give him his credit where credit is due. Without him, we would not have made it as far as we had. But that's all the people that were there.
Okay. This Scar Quicksilver, I take it you don't like him?
Sorry, I have to restart the music. I'm not used to this going so long.
Oh, it's all good.
Well, he puts a wrench in a lot of what we've got going on here at the Jinx Agency. He acts like he's smarter and better than everybody else, and then got orders from above to spy on me illegally, and is constantly threatening me with legal action every time I take a breath of air. So, as much as I'd say that he's a bit of a thorn in my side, you know, there's something entertaining about him, but I don't appreciate when the government feels threatened that somebody's actually going to go and do something on the civilian level, they send their thugs to come and bother them. There's some good people out there, of course. I'm not saying all of them, but, you know, I get a lot of looks. People have a lot of problems with me. All I'm out here trying to do is the best I can do and keep my little section of the world clean, safe.
Now, what do you say to the recent allegations that this was all just a PR stunt? None of this was real. It's just something you made up to look good after the riots.
What, the drug ring?
Yes.
Well, considering it was broadcast everywhere, you guys heard about it all the way up in the top decks, and people are getting real recognition for it. It would be a hell of a thing to set up a fake drug ring when my finances are easily researchable. I'm not a very wealthy woman, so if I had enough money I barely have enough money to feed me and my wife, and you know, people are going to accuse me of being able to set up a fully operational drug smuggling operation just to make me look better. That's absurd. I got this job well before I started running, and you know, this is the sort of thing I'm going to keep on doing.
You see there, sir? We have another question for you. So we were actually able to find some of the footage, and they're going to show some like kind of a grainy camera footage of you guys in that warehouse, or that little ware area for like return. There's no audio, but it does show you guys fighting for a second. So, off the name of the list you showed, there's one individual on this list or here that doesn't seem like you named, and they're going to point at the fetchling. Like, you didn't name this person. Could we ask who this is?
You cannot. They've very specifically asked that I stop mentioning them at all, and that I'm not allowed to care about them. They also said I'm not allowed to feed them, clothe them, or house them. They were very clear on the fact that despite my best interest of trying to take care of people who need taken care of, the only reason they claim I do this is to make myself look better. My reputation is so thoroughly damaged, there's nothing I can do to make me look any better. So, out of respect for them, I have decided to not give them any credit. I have decided to stop trying to take care of them. Apparently, I'm not supposed to help homeless people, according to them.
Could I ask, That is a fetchling, correct? They were a fetchling?
I choose not to see race, ma'am. If you're telling me they're a fetchling, this is the first I've heard of it. I'm sure they're a very lovely person, but their ideas on how the world works are heavily skewed due to trauma. And, you gotta just respect them and let them heal on their own.
I understand. Before we leave, unfortunately this will be all the time I have, do you have anything you want to say? Anything you need to say?
Yeah. Listen here, Mr. O'Patty. You sit there and you try to lull the populace into a false sense of security so that they become complacent, and you take people like me who are actively trying to make the world a better place and try to demonize me in the media. I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for that apology, or I'm going to send you to the sea.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just kidding, I would never do that. But I am very serious about that apology. And I am going to still be running for council.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you actually get on. Well, Miss Alice, it was wonderful to see you, and please have a wonderful time.
You too, miss.
All right. You do the politician handshake and call it a day. So, what do you do for the rest of your downtime? As everyone here got a month worth of downtime.
What song should I be playing?
You can go ahead and switch us to Superpower Cool Dude, please.
Let me find our notes together so that I can read specifically what I plan to do for my month here.
Alright.
So I'm going to spend the time... I will have spent the time trying to see my wife as much as possible, and I'm also going to continue to just kind of show up in very public areas to answer questions and start, doing speaking events to campaign unofficially, but, do more than other people would be doing at this stage since I'm new. And I would also be trying to just continue building more of a rapport with, like, the Sharp Dressed Man and checking in on a bunch. And then I'm going to also keep trying to figure out who that guy was that... I'm going to find that guy who was... Whoever that person on the council was labeled as my friend who got me out of prison. And then I'm also going to start, getting official campaign names for the people that support me, like Aliceaholics or things like... Or Aliceamaniacs.
Okay, so you got a couple checks. One, I will let you know, your wife has been authorized by morale to take time off. What the devil? To take time off until this thing with, I believe you call them the de-evolutionist, right?
Yeah.
He's basically going to take some time off, and she's allowed to work from home on filing paperwork and stuff until this kind of like blows over and she can safely come back to work up in the higher decks. He's being like, look, I don't need you separated from your wife because apparently this happens, so go be with her, but you're still gonna work.
So an extra babysitter essentially on behalf of the council.
Yeah, but I mean, this is your wife, so I feel like be a lot more okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then up with your unofficial campaigning, go ahead and roll me a diplomacy, just straight diplomacy, to see just how well you do in this month.
Not the best. 12. Doing all right.
It's kind of a thing, like, you go to a lot of places for, like, not so much political, but just more like, I'm here to talk and drink and get to know the common man. You talk with the common folk a lot more and stuff like that. You get to know a lot of the mechanics, the people that work like on the mechanical part of the deck, some people that work in waste management. You end up in a lot of like what would be considered dwarven pubs of this ship. A lot of the hardworking hard-working areas.
That makes sense.
And then, let's see, you wanted to try to find out who was the benefactor that bailed you out?
Yeah.
Roll me... Do you have Leviathan lore?
I have, what the hell is this?
'Cause I told you guys, if you get a free lore, make it Leviathan lore.
I have, Underworld lore. In society. I'm very well trained in society.
I'll let you try with society. I mean, there are different lores. They'll give you different outcomes, but they also have a lot different levels, for lack of a better term, if that makes sense.
That's a lot better. That is... Why is the music being such a pain in the ass? Okay, good. Chaos. Oh, Chaos isn't here. Shit.
What is it?
What is 17 plus 12?
29.
29.
There we are. 29.
You are able to find through the grapevine, so to speak, and talking with the dwarven lady who is your advisor and your legal stuff. You were bailed out by somebody on the council. Somebody on the council is the one who bailed you out. You just don't know who on the council would have bailed you out, you know?
And I did say I want to check in on if he's gotten the information I was looking for.
We'll let you know that. What were you looking for exactly again? Sorry.
I told him to find evidence, or see if there is evidence that Cruisin' Iron Shell is actually the leader of the cult, and that's why things are not moving the way they should.
So he'll report back to you. He has found no evidence of Cruisin' Iron Shell to be connected to this cult, but he did say he found somebody that works under Cruisin' Iron Shell that's got a lot of connections to the cult. Somebody that's he in his opinion is bankrolling it, but he can't prove it. These individuals' names will be Lushin Greenwave.
All right, and
basically the way he's gonna explain it is like this guy works for a guy that works for the council member. That's the closest connection he can find to that council member.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to... I'll give him a platinum for his work, as like a tip.
Alright.
But that'll essentially have been my month.
He will message you though and be like, hey, do you got a place I can stay? I need to lay low for a little bit.
I'll text him, you can stay at the warehouse, I'll give him the address, and then I'll also say, I might have a way for you to get more business too that I'm involved with, so we'll have to speak in private.
Alrighty. Go ahead. I know you want to also try to get in touch with a sharp-dressed man. You're gonna have to roll for that, and roll kind of high. What check do you want to make that you think would be reasonable to try to get in contact with a well-dressed man?
Would that not... I mean, we have a good rapport at this point, so would that not just be either diplomacy or just underworld lore again?
I'll let you try. You don't know what he's done in this month's time. You don't know if he's deleted the account, destroyed his phone, got a new account. You don't know if he's working around. You don't know. This is more to see if something is happening, because you don't know what happens in the background. You know.
Then that would likely be Underworld Lore. I'll roll that.
Go ahead.
Natural 20.
By the grace of something, you were able to get a hold of him. What are you trying to tell him?
Basically just going to say something along the lines of, let me know how things are going. I might have somebody that can help you out if you're interested in that. Otherwise, just come and find me anytime you need something, and I will, you know where to find me, essentially.
You just get like ... thumbs up.
Knowing how he operates, I'm not going to respond because clearly he's probably confused how I found him in the first place.
Yeah. Oh. It's just like the ... thumbs up. Okay, kind of thing. Like you get the fence. He kind of responds in emojis to not leave like a word trail, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, they can't catch him if he's not really speaking in the affirmative.
Yeah, it's like, well, you can't prove it was just an emoji.
Well, he knows where to find Alice at all times because he's good at that, so she just basically said, if you want to find me, just find me.
Yeah. Alrighty, and I believe that's all you had planned for the month of downtime.
Yep.
Alrighty, who do we want next? Ominous!
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah. As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Perfect. What are you doing with your month of downtime?
Month of downtime. Working with Red and Tommy with improving their cooking and druid magic. If I have to roll for any of that, that's more than fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little cheeky.
Mhm.
Roll me society, see how your cooking does.
Society.
Society, unless you got something you'd argue would be better.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Let's roll with one of the new dice then. My society is pretty okay. 16.
You know, you're I'd say at this point you working with Red. He's a 1-star. He's a 1-star chef, I'd say.
Okay. That's fair. And I remind him that he's a 1-star chef and he can do better.
Shoo! Red says quit pressuring him so much. He doesn't work well under pressure.
Duly noted. But just know you have so much potential. Do not get content with where you are.
Starting block is raw.
Shoom. He says, I understand. I will be better.
Good. And is Tommy improving at all?
At cooking or what in specific?
Their druid stuff, because he would be helping Tommy secretly with that. If he has to roll like nature to help with that,
let's roll on nature with old Tom's here. Let's see what Tommy Wami does real quick.
Okay, that's bad. That's a 7.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you just imposed a negative penalty to this roll. But let's see if Tommy's roll is still pretty good. Okay, that's good base. I just need the modifiers now. As soon as Demiplane decides to roll and load for me. Come on, Demiplane. Alrighty. With that, yeah, it looks like Tommy has increased his whatever, hers. I think it was a female design.
Mm-hmm.
Her natural druidic abilities.
Good to know. Good to know.
Their shape is a little different after the fight, with them going down to 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
They've changed. They're a little bit younger now. Actually, I'd say probably like 16 to 18, in that age range now.
Interesting.
Lack of skin or mushroom material.
They regressed in age, you're saying?
A little bit. They may have lost a couple pounds worth of mushroom.
And so they're kind of like one of those Russian nest dolls.
Yeah. They
Kind
might need more. They might need biomass. Who knows?
of. Good to know.
Prototype style. Om nom.
Yeah, he'll note
That's
that
not-
down.
That's not mildly terrifying.
No.
No talking from the peanut gallery, please.
At one
Okay,
point,
what else are you doing then?
Omnis would have visited the dealer at some point to trade the bunny doll and the water bell in exchange for advice on what to do about the entity in Alice's parents' house. Because it's still in the back of his mind if that should be dealt with or not.
You describe this entity to the dealer,
Mm.
and he thinks for a second, and you see him kind of clap his his stuffed teddy bear hands together a couple times, and kind of just appearing in his hands after the last clap is a talisman.
Okay. Talisman.
Have them put this above their doorway. It will help them.
I might have to hide it there. They don't believe in that stuff, but I'll do it.
Those that need it never do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so talisman put at top of door. Put top of doorway. Okay. And if he's more than satisfied with that, yeah, then Omnis would, throughout the days, work with Sharp Dressed Man if he's even interested, and Marathon if he's even available, and Lawn Fane with fine leads on the person that mentioned before. And you have to make rolls for that. I'll do it.
Yeah, marathon. I don't know if you would be able to. I don't know if you'd be able to get a hold of Marathon actually.
That's why I'm like, it's kind of. He had things to do.
I'm just trying to think how much of an interaction did you actually have with Marathon?
None.
No.
Like, he saw me there and he knows of
Yeah.
me, but
I mean, here's the thing. I will let you decide. You can either go work with Ivory and Marathon, or you can go and try to work with the Sharp Dressed Man. You're rolling either way to see if you can get a hold of either of them. Or you can roll to get a hold of Longfang. One of the three. I will let you pick.
I'll go with Longfang. I haven't done much with Longfang.
Alrighty. What are you doing with Longfang? What are you trying to do with him?
We're just gonna find leads, see if there's more kids that were in our situation, whispers of familiar incidences, stuff like that.
Roll me. What do I want you to roll? I'll let you choose. You can do Leviathan lore, Underworld lore if you've got it,
I got it.
Society, or Occultism.
My occultism is supreme.
Each one of those will have a different answer, but I'm just letting you know that.
Let's do occultism. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 23.
You have noticed there are more spirits around the Caesar Center. You've noticed there's a lot more soul fragments of young children to like teenagers around the Caesar Center, and you followed one day for a while until you realized this soul is going to a deck down below. And you're starting to notice a few of these souls are starting to go to a lower deck.
And it's a deck that would be hard to go down to, like.
It is a deck lower. You have not braved to another deck. You've braved to different districts, but you yourself have never braved another deck. So it's that thing of, do you want to go to a deck alone or with minimal backup kind of thing?
Yeah. Can you roll a society if you knows what the downstairs deck is like about and stuff, or recall knowledge?
Well, how far of a deck down do you want to look? Because there's a couple of decks below the Common Gathering deck. You want to know the deck right below the Common Gathering deck?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me out. Yeah, go ahead.
And that's just society. That's a dirty 20.
So I'm going to list the entire decks in order for you. The very top deck that only very select people can get in is known as the Terra Crown. After that, we get the Parliament deck, is where the council and stuff is. Still pretty hard for somebody like the average Joe Schmo to get in there. After that, we get to the Gensec deck. This is the military deck. You guys also call it the boot. I should also let you know the Terra Crown's nickname is known as the Leviathan deck, or the Leviathan's Crown. The Parliament deck's nickname is known as Knob Hill.
And that's a slur. I remember that above game.
Yeah, I came up with that one.
Yes, you did. After the Gensec deck is known as the Tac Def deck, also known as the Crow's Nest. After that is the Manufacturing deck, also known as the Sweatshop. And then comes the Common Gathering deck, known as the Leviathan's Nest. Underneath that is the Pearls of the Deep deck, also known as the Shops. Under that is the Training deck, known as Boot Camp. Under that is the Shipyard deck, also known as the Moon Pool deck. Under that is the Processing deck, known as the Recycling Bin. Under that is the Cargo deck, known as the Storeroom. And then the last deck, which is called the Engine Room, which a lot of people call the Leviathan's Guts.
Sounds like maybe a dangerous nickname.
So, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. There are 6 decks below your deck.
That's what I was counting.
These guys could go. These spirits could be anywhere.
But he would know it would probably be easier to get access down to any of them if he had, say, like Alice involved, people with more pull.
Not necessarily. Going down decks are easy. Going up decks are hard. The same with, it's easier to go down in number, it's harder to go up in number.
Okay. Yeah, he'll sit on that and see and think if it's better to bring numbers or not. And then what else did I write down for what he would do for the rest of the month? I put down if he wanted to make income, he has the fortune telling lore, so he would do something in that nature for people who actually believe in stuff.
Alright. Go ahead and make me an occultism check as I get up the rules for this kind of stuff.
18.
18. 21 gold. All right,
Not bad for a month.
not bad for a month. Yeah.
21 gold. That makes up for me spending 10,000 gold for the kitchen.
Hey, you know you gotta. Hey, you know you don't know what you don't know what a fully stocked kitchen gives you.
That's
I
true.
think I actually told you guys what a fully stocked.
That
No, you
return
gotta-
on investment.
Each one,
You
each one of these rooms just give you something when they're fully stocked and set up. So,
Okay.
and with you fully stocking the kitchen, that would give you. Fully stocking the kitchen means after taking a rest, you gain an additional die worth of health back. Because in this game, you can take 10-minute rests and regain a number of hit points.
That's cool.
You take I think it's like a short rest, and while taking that rest, somebody can heal you, and when somebody heals you, you regain hit points. You'd also gain back a certain number of die now with this just for resting.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so he has that. He's got his income, and then he would just stick around the warehouse and make sure the guards with Lawn Fan are still happy or need anything on them, because he remembers the dealer wants them to be well taken care of. So, and he just helps around the warehouse when needed. It's pretty much been his month.
That's good. While spending time in the warehouse, you will meet a lizard folk named That is
Okay.
that's taking refuge in your guys' little sleeping bay area.
And it's just, has he been a good roommate?
Yeah, he's chill for the most part. He's not rude or anything. He's like, hey, how you doing? My name's
Okay. He's chilling, just minding his own thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Omnis would do with him. I suppose talk to him if he needs to be talked to, but that's it. But also, Ominous would realize he gained this habit because he realized the sleeping bay feels too vulnerable and exposed, and it's one of those things you can't take you can take the kid out of the homeless, but not the homeless out of the kid. And so he finds like the cabinet under the kitchen sink and starts sleeping in there.
oh.
Yeah. And
Can take the kid off the streets, but the streets of the kid.
yeah, and he catches Lon Fane doing that too sometimes, and so they just share cabinets. And they have a little projector, and they'll just watch movies at night until they fall asleep. But yeah.
And this is you, Longfang. Anybody else?
I imagine Mama Eyes and Korish, they have their own place to live at, so I don't think they actively live at the warehouse. So.
Okay. I don't know if you're inviting anybody else, but all right.
Nah, the other guards, they seem fine. I
So
would
just-
imagine.
So just you and Longfang. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after you, Korsh,
Yes.
what are you doing for your month of downtime?
My month of downtime is mostly relegated towards creating a type of blend on my mutagens that's designed to help battle carcinogenic cells before they form actual cancers, while at the same time keeping in contact with the Medics Guild about this specific undertaking, since their goals and Korsh's interests more or less align in his head, so he figured that notifying them about this undertaking would be prudent. And it's mostly done by using a new ability he got recently from the level up, mutagenic, metabolic, crap. What was it called again? It's called. I have it right here. Stuff's just going a little slow at the moment. Come on. I am so sorry, everyone.
It's all good, bud. It's all good.
Contagion metabolizer. That's what it was called. Sorry, I had to scroll around for a second. You want me to just post this in the chat for you to read?
No, I already took a look at it.
So will I have to roll like a medicine or something to get started on that? You said, or was it be
Yeah.
crafting with alchemy in mind?
I will let you choose. I actually know it'll be medicine for what you're specifically wanting. Though remember, this can only go so far with so much.
I know. That's why when I'm planning on having my own little credit budget set aside for an alchemy lab for myself to have.
Alrighty.
Alright, so expertise in medicine plus 12. Here we go. Hey, 28.
Alright. What is your main focus for this right now? What is it like? You want it to do this specifically? What are you mainly focusing on with it?
Ability to react and adapt to foreign, to hostile, to a quote-unquote hostile matter. That will be, that would not be dissimilar to that of the same matter that will be associated with cancer, with carcinogenic cells forming.
I will say with this will give everybody, when you use it, give people a +1 to saves against diseases. Okay.
Alrighty, so this is just the basic blueprint as of right now with this first roll, right?
Yes.
So basically an anti-contagion?
Yeah.
An like an antivirus.
I'm pretty sure there is an item for this, but I will let you flavor this because I think you could only use this on yourself right now, anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll let you flavor it as that for the sake of flavoring.
Exactly. The contagion metabolizer is what I'm using as the skeleton of this plan. And Course is just going to be cooped up in the lab, just working on that day in and out. After seeing what was going on in that drug lab, he was struck with a rather sharp spark of inspiration, as it were, in his own studies, to where he had a breakthrough recently and suddenly reached to a point where he just couldn't stop working, as it were. You know, the kind of workaholic frenzy that some people get into when they just suddenly hit a swing and just can't stop.
Yeah. Is that what you're focusing your entire month on?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys give me just 2 minutes real quick? I'll be right back, okay?
Alright.
Alrighty.
I posed the question about the background music in chat, and with the very loud silence, I'm assuming it is extreme indifference or a no.
I didn't even look. I was too invested in whatever. Wait, I gotta get it.
Sorry about my delayed
No,
joining.
that's okay.
I had trouble leaving the beef plant. One, they dropped my trailer about a foot high, and it took me about 15 minutes of low gear cranking to get it down low enough to where I could hook to the trailer. And then a generous individual I described in chat, but I will not describe over the air,
Mm-hmm.
tried to enter the plant through the out gate, thus blocking the entire flow of traffic.
What an idiot.
Where'd you send this, Mayor?
It's in
All I see is
the.
Trucker's thing.
It's on the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I don't
okay.
have that open, man.
Yeah, I don't got that open.
Well, that's fine.
That explains a lot.
I wasn't trying to get your guys' input on it. I already heard what you guys had to say about it.
Oh, so you just didn't want to hear it again?
Well,
I don't even
no,
know my
the
input.
whole
I
point
forgot.
the whole point was to try to get the chat's input on it.
Oh, that, yeah.
I think excluding music during the long conversation is best, in my honest opinion. At the Martin Mancini, brilliant.
All right. Well,
It does sound like a good plan.
I am back, everybody.
All right, let's get back
What have we been talking about?
The
music,
the
apparently.
music.
Well, last but certainly not least, Mama
Yes, I am.
Isa. Mama Isa.
Yes.
You do absolutely nothing with your downtime because you're the least, apparently.
No.
Wow.
Oh.
I did a great many things.
No, you shit talk yourself, so now you get punished. No, I'm kidding. What do you do with your month of downtime, bud?
One, wait for wait for Mark's character's contacts to contact me, assuming they never do. But she's going to try to outfit the workshop with her allotment. And she's going to basically make like a little, kind of like an ACOG scope for the Ringtail special that it already exists. which is in my crafting formulas book anyway.
Yes.
But provided that she can get enough material into the workshop and can get tools that she needs, she wants to work on Course's requests to adapt slugs, or adapt 2 slugs for his scattergun.
And pray tell, what do you have in mind with that?
Well, one, she would reinforce the. I don't want to go into too much detail because YouTube might get in trouble. She would reinforce certain parts to make sure they could withstand the pressure. And then she would literally just start doing casts of some kind of resin or some kind of renewable material that she can make into essentially rudimentary slugs. But when she's pouring those, she would put the actual shot from the scatter shot rounds into it to give it some weight.
So you're thinking a silicone-based slug with the scatter shot fillings for weight?
Mm-hmm. That way it hits with the weight of a slug, but on impact it'll actually scatter the shot, and it could potentially do splash damage or ricochet damage.
I will allow this. You're gonna have to make a check, and depending on your check, there may or may not be some fun hiccups to certain rolls now.
Okay.
Oh.
You, just so I'm clear, I am wishing to adapt his scattergun into a slug thrower that deals splash damage.
Oh, I'm well aware of what you're wanting to do. We get to see what the dice want it to do.
Okay. This is mildly terrifying.
It's
Do
like
a
the
I dig
Rumbler
it.
from Darktide.
Go ahead and make a craft check. I'm gonna tell you now, the DC will be kinda high on this.
Crafting or engineering lore?
Which one do you want?
Well, it's the same number for me, so I'll go crafting.
I will let you try.
Demi-plane giveth and taketh away. That's a 26. I hope that's good enough.
Alright, I'll say you're able to make 10 that you feel like won't explode the moment he pulls the trigger. He has 10 of these right now. That sound good to you, brother?
Oh, fine to me.
And
That's a month, right? Like getting the formula right, getting the
yes,
balance and everything, and that produces 10.
that'll produce 10 between balance, materials, and your gun does get the interest of somebody.
Uh-oh.
You get a message from somebody in the name of Talwyn Arcane Braves. Hold on, let me get you his notes. real quick.
Who does he claim to work for?
Mr. Talwyn claims that he is with the manufacturing deck, and they're taking interest in your distance hole puncher, or your automatic hole puncher, I believe is what you call it.
A wireless
Your
hole
my bad.
puncher.
They've taken interest in your wireless hole puncher.
Okay.
And he would love to meet you if you would be willing to meet.
I made him.
Okay, he is a dwarven gentleman. Probably, I'd say like mid-20s in dwarven years. Hello, I'm Talwyn or Kinbraids. I'm interested in your wireless hole puncher.
Yeah, see. I'm glad somebody takes an interest in it. I was hoping that I could maybe acquire some contracts, and she'll like wink.
Yes. So, one of your versions we can tell is a weaponry design. We're not the biggest interested in the weaponry aspect of it, but we do have more interested in, well, the name suggests, a wireless hole puncher or a wireless riveter, if that is possible.
I mean, I guess it could be adapted to fire rivets.
We would be willing to pay extremely for something like that. Be very safe for working on the outer hull for our men.
Do you have any like sheet steel handy? I mean, I brought it with me. It'd be kind of bad if I don't at least show you what it can do.
I mean, if you brought some, he'd be like, yes, please show me.
From out underneath her coat, she'll like pull out a box. And yeah, it's the Ringtail Special, complete with like a little stylized raccoon face
Yeah.
that she's like etched into the stock on it because this is her personal prototype. And she'll like really sneakily like sneak the new egg onto the top of it. That just gives her a +1 to it.
Ooh.
And she'll ask if there's any like sheet steel.
Like, where did you want to meet this guy? I guess is my question. Because if you let him, I can
Where
say
he?
you meet at the warehouse.
I mean, meet at the warehouse or wherever he would want to meet me. If we're at the warehouse, there's plenty of stuff.
Yeah, they'll meet you at the warehouse and go to wherever you want to test it.
Okay, presuming she would have known that she was going to do this, she'll set up like a little shooting gallery in the workshop. She'll have some plate steel that she's kind of like welded into a U shape to catch any incidentals.
Yeah.
With some just pillows or what have you behind it. And she'll load in just a regular ball bearing. Now this can be adjusted to fire anything that's magnetic, really. But you put in, say, tool steel or maybe even tungsten rivets. It could quite happily do this, and then she's gonna shoot into the little U-shaped catch with the special.
Alrighty, roll the hit, please. Don't nat 1. Don't nat 1.
We fucking jinxing me like that?
Nat 1. Nat 1.
Not 20.
1.
Not 20.
Thank you, Chaos. That's a natural 31. It's a 20 plus 11 for a nat 31.
So here's the thing.
Fuck you.
Here's the thing. I want to be petty just a little bit, but my team just scored. My team just scored, so I'm very happy. So I'm gonna say this. How do you want this to go down? How do you want this to go down?
Oh.
It is specifically calibrated right now to punch through sheet steel, which is what she set this up as. But once it hits, it'll lose a lot of its momentum. So there is a relatively sizable divot with a hole in it in the backstop. And it's just, got a little bit of like a curl of smoke just from the friction of metal hitting metal. But also because we have to be slightly realistic, there's little scorch marks and spall marks all over the wall because naturally it shattered the ball just a little bit.
Yeah.
See? I told you. I can adjust it, or we can, and it'll punch right through. And then, provided you got something harder on the other side to actually cap the rivet, it should work. And the best part is no moving parts. Well, I mean, there are a few moving parts, but it shouldn't be that hard to waterproof the trigger assembly.
That is a question. How hard would it be to waterproof it?
You're on the manufacturing deck. As long as you have access to, rubber and maybe some epoxy sealant, it'll be easy.
Well, we would be willing to pay you 1,000 gold and 500 credits for a blueprint and contract with you. After which you would make say 5 gold and 10 credits production
Per unit.
I think
Royalties.
I think we can agree to this.
All right, so that's 1,000 credits.
No, 500
500.
credits, 1,000 gold, and 10 credits and 1 gold per unit made, as you put it. So per
Ah,
individual gun.
I think that'll do nicely, as long as it can actually get some use to it.
Yeah. We will be coming to you if any of our gentlemen try to make upgrades. We will work with you on said upgrade.
Well, upgrades are on the tree in my own head. I have ideas, but what I'm lacking is materials.
Well, we are not licensed to make weaponry. If you want to make this in the weapons aspect, you will have to get a hold of somebody from the sorry, I have a snag in my throat. You need somebody from the training deck for weaponry.
What if I told you I already had my gunsmithing license?
Again, we don't buy firearms. That's not deck.
Hold on. I'm not asking you to buy firearms. I'm just asking if materials can be acquired through you. Specifically, energy sources, batteries, coils. Hell, even if y'all have any of those rotaries left, that'd be nice too. Have an idea for some kind of, pulse rifle. Then again, I don't have any of the materials for that. I need lenses, batteries, a whole bunch of stuff I don't have. Mostly
Again,
because I don't have the money for it.
if it is weaponry, we do not back it. It's not something we back. That's not our deck. If it's anything with a weapon, you would need the training deck. You
Again,
need a representative from that type of deck.
you're not backing a
understand.
weapon. You're backing the upgrading of a tool, because this would help you too. Because if we actually made this thing powered and then she lifts up the special just a little bit, if we run power through this, it could punch holes faster from further away.
As long as you keep it as a tool, labeled as a tool and not a weapon, we could do this. It would cost you money
See?
for materials, but we could.
I knew we had an understanding. I knew we would get to the bottom, and I knew we could come to an agreement. Consider it a done deal. 500 credits, 1,000 gold, and 10 credits and a gold per unit sold in royalties.
Yes.
We can even call it the Ringtail Riveter.
I believe we would just call it the Revenant.
Oh, come on. You know what? No, that's fine. I don't want to be known for tools. Then again, we all got to start somewhere.
Yes.
Tools,
There are some great
watches.
There was a great weaponsmith on this ship who started out with making, I believe, adult toys for the ladies on the Pearl deck.
Shoot. That's nothing. You'd be amazed to learn what some of these toy making companies started out as. And she'll throw out a little paw to, sign, seal, spit shake.
He'll do a simple handshake with you.
She'll bring up her little communicator phone, and she will pass over an encrypted file of the design. But she has very tactfully changed what she calls it on the file
Mm.
because it has to be a tool now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she'll pass that over and she'll send, she'll let him know verbally that, the encrypt key is just ringtail. Put that in and it'll decrypt it. And then you and your boys down there on the sweatshop can get to stepping. Mama needs money. I got a boy to look after.
Alrighty. Is that what you're doing with your month?
Yep.
Oh,
Getting myself set up for possible military contracts down
I'm
the
about
line.
to say, yes, you are, bud. Oh, lordy Lou.
You started a military-industrial complex. I started the CIA.
I mean, yeah, you did. Like that's.
Meanwhile,
the thing.
I'm doing the I'm gonna be taking part in the equivalent of what would it be? The FDA or some shit?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Me and Mayor are living it up in the 60s while you're back there in the 30s.
Just the boy from Sixth Sense that sees dead people.
Let me know when I see Ominous next, because I actually have something to do with Ominous.
I will say at this point the month is over, and I'll say for the sake of brevity, you are all at the warehouse. I'm gonna put you all in specific spots I think would be funny for some of you to be in.
Is this in the morning? Or like what time during the day?
I'll say this is at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
11 a.m. specifically. Alrighty, let me go and get you guys on the map. I believe you're all on the map.
Okay, considering Ominous is probably far away, I'm just going to send Ominous a text. Come see me in my office, you little rat.
I'm seeing he would feel it, see it, and he's really debating to even look at the message.
Ready to look at you? Shoot.
You're right. I shouldn't ignore. It's not nice.
Shoot.
He looks at it. And then he's like, keep studying. Keep trying. And then he leaves and begrudgingly enters.
Shoot.
What do you want?
You have to be in the actual room. You're still behind doors.
I am.
Haha.
What do you want?
I met your mom or sister. Or aunt.
Doubtful.
Wanna bet?
Yeah,
How common is your last name, Gaunt?
pretty common.
Well, here you go.
It's like the Smiths.
And I'll just send you the information on the reporter lady. Don't worry, I didn't give her your name. You got 0 credit.
He's so confident that it's someone he wouldn't like have any ties with, because he's not that lucky, and he wouldn't even look. He's like, okay, is that literally it?
You're so confident that it's not them. Call them. Meet them. Prove me wrong.
What? It's not a thing in our culture.
You just don't want me to be right.
So you really think I'm a project? Focus on your own problems. Like, how's your campaign? Do you need me to run errands?
Well, I shouldn't be using you as an errand boy. That's inappropriate. My campaign is doing okay. I have focused on my own problems. In fact, I made my problems everybody else's problems to the point that now they let me have exactly what I want. So nothing else really matters. So now I can focus on you again.
Or you could focus on your other employees. Like, you made sure that you keep paying them, right?
They're getting money. They all got all their own things going on. Did you meet him?
Yeah, and I mean, he exists. We've talked,
I like him too.
but nothing.
Have you been able to talk to the sharp dress man yet?
I haven't reached out.
That's fine.
I told him what did I say? He told me about your pending doom, and I said I will remember this, that he told us this, and that was it.
Well, if he stops by, don't stop him.
Yeah, there's no need to.
I'm working on something. Should we go see the others?
I mean, if you want. Oh, by the way, do you know much on the decks below us? He'll say that as he's walking out.
What is that role, Flame?
Leviathan lore or society?
Society it is.
I say, did you never get Leviathan lore?
No, because
I think only one character invested
you
in that.
mentioned that way too late.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
kind of
sorry.
too little too late on that one, man.
Look, I will be nice if you guys want to go back and I will lemon law this. If you want to replace something with Leviathan lore, you can. Because the Leviathan lore is specific to the ship itself, kind of thing, and the world. So, but I do think there's stuff down the line that can give you lore stuff too. So
There is, yeah. There's feats.
Yeah, and there's even just plain studying too.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 18 on society.
You know about the lower decks. You
What?
know this and that. I mean, the deck right below this deck is the Pearl of the Deeps deck. It's it's the merchant hub. It's where you buy just about everything. A lot of like I say not a lot. There's only I think 6 canonically. The 6 dredging ships, when they go out and they get stuff, anything they bring back, they'll sell to a merchant on the merchant deck, and they'll sell that stuff. After that, you have the training deck. The training deck is kind of like it's more like the ship's guard, and it's kind of like where the ship's guard goes to train, but it's not who hires them and works with them. After they've done their training, when they've done training, they would go up to the higher deck, known as the Gensec deck. But the training deck is, you go down there for weapons training. You go down there if you're getting your weapons license. You go there. If you gun safety classes, sword safety classes. Also, if you want to get stronger, if you want to just become a better person when it comes to physical feats and stuff like that. Under that, you would know they don't want them leaving because it could bring in other things to the ship. So it's been a rocky little thing for a while now. Under that would be the processing deck. This is where Korsh would work. This is where Mama Isa would work. They would go down there where the processing and all that stuff is, where the chemical, the waste, the recycling, all that. Under that is the cargo deck. You, sir, specifically, go ahead and roll me a underworld lore check for that.
That is going to be... That is a 21.
Okay. Also, apologies, my head is stuffed to high heaven. You would know that there is 2 major things down on the cargo's deck. The black market is down there, and the the ship's underbelly are known as the riffraff. Is down there. You would know the riffraff is kind of like just here's a collection of people that came together, said fuck it to the council, made up their own rules. The council has no power down there.
I'll mention all of that and just basically top it off with, so you know, your basic utilities, nothing to worry about. Why?
And then the last one's the engine deck, which is the guts, which none of you would know anything about that.
Yeah, he would have asked about. He's like, he would know about the cargo part because he's been to the black market. He had to get shopping stuff. But yeah, he would ask if below the cargo, and if you don't know anything, you don't know anything. But he'll mention that I've been seeing a lot of ghosts around, you know, Caesar Center lately, and they're acting weird, and a lot of them keep floating down.
Are you sure they're not like
And
kidnapping kids and throwing them into the engine for biofuel, since they won't be, you know, the ones that aren't getting adopted? So they're like, you know how, they're outliving their usefulness and they're getting kind of old, and people don't really like them anymore, and they're like, let's just sell them for fuel, you know, that kind of thing.
I honestly don't know, but I love that you keep bringing everything back to it being a homeless problem.
Well, it is a problem. Everybody should have a home. And apparently they've decided that the unadoptable children, you know, who they've purposely made unadoptable, by the way, they gave them a new home in the engine as fuel.
Do you not care of possibly mass people and their souls being dragged down to a deck that we don't know about?
Do you have any idea how crazy it would be if our engine runs on spirits? What do you even do with that? We'd be screwed.
In a lot of ways, yeah. So it's kind of important, is it not?
So are you saying you want to break into the engine?
I don't know, break in. I mean, if we can do it the most legit way. Unless, you know, you don't want clean hands in a campaign.
How much money do you have?
He takes out his coins and he doesn't hide it. He counts in front of you and he's like, around 4,021 gold.
Hold on, cover your ears. Get over here!
Okay, hold on. Let's go get the beautiful boy. Let's get the damn it! No! Rule 20, don't you crash!
Oh no!
No! Bring it
By the
back!
by, did they give me my money?
Yeah, you got your 500 credits and your 1,000 gold. Which I did add the credits to the group credits.
That's fine. That's where it would have went anyway.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
Ah, my funny bone. Ow.
is it coming out? What?
Hey, how much money would you need to break into the engine to find out if they're running the ship with souls?
Are you serious?
I mean, look, we got a lot of pots on the stove. We gotta keep up. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta explore every avenue.
I mean, it's well known that the ship runs off. The ship has the one main engine that's down in the deck, plus multiple engines down there that run off all sorts of different fuels, plus the vent engines and the tunnel engines as well. There's recorded, I think, over 1,000 different engines on the ship. The main reactor's down in the engine deck. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of experimental engine somewhere on this ship that runs off. And he does like the finger quotations, spirits. I know there's some major engines that run off magic. That's why they have the people that are licensed mages do the sacrifice magic thing every day. Hell, I heard there's a bio engine that literally runs off biofuel of any kind. No, that's down on the black market from what I heard.
All right, that settles that answer. Hey, so I know that I've got you doing spy work. Do you need help at all with? Do you need me to hire somebody else, or do you want to go get some people?
I mean, I got people I can call upon if you want.
All right, so hey, I need you to understand that clearly I'm not trying to run in the most, we'll call it, lawful way possible. So, I'm trying to create my own shadow government here. I just need you to understand that you're a very valuable part of that.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
The
so...
the DM got notified that his team just scored again, so that's good for you.
Oh my god.
So that means murder's on the table, right?
We are certainly going to keep it on the table. We don't need it now, but we may need it later.
Okay, so Jimmy Two Knives is getting a call. Got it.
Well, make sure you call him. Actually, I kind of want to meet him, see what he's about. But
His name's Jimmy, and he's got 3 knives.
All right, good enough. Yeah. Look, we're trying to do something special here.
What do you want to look into, though? Was my question. Keep looking up these upper decks.
Yeah.
Want me to try to find a soul engine.
That's up to Ominous here. But you can also find somebody to get me more information on Leshen, so we can expose Leshen during the campaign. That would be for the best.
You mean Lushen?
Yeah, Leshen. That's who I said.
No, Lushen.
Oh, Lushen. Sorry, the guy who gave me his
Sorry,
name.
my voice is bad.
Yeah, Lushen. Got it.
It's Lushen. Lushin.
Gotcha.
Lushen. Like luscious, but Lushen.
Alice looks around Alice to look at him. It's like, do you have another fetchling that can see ghosts?
I can see them? No.
I have to come, Alice.
I know a guy that can hear them.
Not good enough. I mean, it's the fact of I know the other decks. I never been to the lowest one. So maybe a group is better than not. And if the ghosts keep going down to the lowest deck, could be a safety issue.
Well, are we certain they're going to the lowest deck?
We don't know.
I can get you as far as the cargo deck, no problem. I got my connections. But the engine deck? No, I got nobody that goes there. There's bad juju on the engine deck. I've heard there's some kind of cult down there.
How many cults are on this damn ship?
Last time I checked, 106.
How many
Christ.
people would you say total?
Yes. I don't know. They love to run the tunnels.
We need to find.
You do understand that any religious group that's not sanctioned by the church is considered a cult.
I'm not really sure I care about anyone's opinion on the matter. We need to figure out which cults are dangerous, which ones are trying to actively destroy the ship.
Well, there's the de-evolutionists, as you call them. I think there's there's something with. Oh, hold on. You see him kind of looking through something. There's the de-evolutionists, as you call them. something called the Legion. They're not so much destroying the ship as they are cleansing. It's stupid. Then there's like I think they're called the Watchers or the All-Seers. It's the people with the mushrooms, though. They're not really trying to destroy the ship or even kill anybody. They just like to get high and see things.
How?
Any other cult I can think of, at least that I know of, they're just cults because they're not affiliated with the church because they won't follow the legal rules.
Can we hire somebody to infiltrate the ranks of any one of these other cults and have them start a war with the de-evolutionists to destabilize what they've got going on?
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. It just, you'd have to find somebody really crafty, clever, a good manipulator, and can blend into other religions.
Find that guy for me. Tell them I'll give them 1,000 gold to make it happen.
Okay, I got a couple candidates. I'll bring them by so you can interview them.
Thanks, you're the best. Ominous, does this help?
No
Or do you need
problem, girl.
Do you need to do something?
I just need a group with me.
Great. All right, that's good. We've got secret wars in the pipeline and spying. We're nailing this. We've really got something
And,
really precious going.
Sword,
Alice,
cloak, and dagger.
Yeah, Ominous.
I can visit your parents soon at all.
Do you need me to?
I don't know. It just depends if you care about their well-beings or not.
Could you just tell me what you need me to do so that I can make whatever you've done happen so that their well-beings are taken care of?
Just he takes out of his book bag and gives it to you. This is a talisman. And I give her the strict instructions where she needs to put it at the house, at the parents' house. Do you got that? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll do it tonight.
You gotta hide it though, because I can see your dad seeing it and just throwing it away.
Okay, well, my dad doesn't really pay attention, so I could probably staple it to his forehead. But I understand your point.
Yeah. Be discreet about it. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I'll do that tonight. Let's go see what the others are up to.
Okay.
Thanks,
I'm just
Above table, you weren't kidding, man. It's very Bay of Pigs of you.
What am I
Who's
supposed
gonna
to
walk
do?
Ominous wasn't thinking that complicated about the whole scenario.
I wasn't gonna say anything above table, but goddamn.
That's not the reference I want to use, but that's the reference I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Type the reference you want to use in chat, but also, that way we're freed up to actually do other things instead of dealing with these dickheads. If they're in the middle of a holy war, it really destabilizes things on their end.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't matter who wipes who out, as Alice is trying to get rid of cults.
There you go. I posted it in chat.
That's messed up.
That's why I was muted. I had
hang
to
on.
mute because I would laugh too loud.
Christmas trucker.
I can make it worse. Hang on.
No.
Alrighty.
There you go.
So
I
what
made
are
it
we doing now?
worse.
What are we doing now? Let's keep this going. I'm in a very good mood. You guys get to benefit from this mood. Let's keep it going.
Let's go find the others.
Who you going to look for next? You got people all over in every room. Who are you looking for? Who are you talking to?
Isa.
You gonna go look for Mama
Workshop.
Isa? She's in the workshop with hold on, what's this gnome's name again? Glitter.
Great news, Isa.
Oh, I love good news.
What's the good news? What are we hearing? What's going on?
You know those weapons that you've gotten a deal on?
I know the tools I've gotten a deal on.
Don't get cute with me, Isa.
But I'm always cute, and I'm gonna like turn and do like the Puss in Boots. Just
Look,
I mean, you know, that's cute. That is cute.
Look, how would you feel if I found a way to manipulate the market to put your tools in high demand?
Are you telling me that you're gonna like give me free lobbying?
Better.
Or is this gonna be like a friendship nepotistic contract?
Better.
What could be better than that?
Advertising?
Yes, advertising. Look at that. You want to know how I'm going to advertise?
Sure.
I am going to hire somebody to infiltrate a cult to start a war with the cult that's been giving us trouble. Therefore, they're going to need what you've got being built. And people are going to see the power of Isa on full display.
Okay, couple of things. They're being manufactured by the manufacturing deck as tools. So we're going to have to come up with a really good reason as to why some weird cult is going to need a bunch of riveters.
Hold on. I mean, I got a way to make you riveters. I mean, you say yourself, you just crank a little bit, it's a weapon. You know, we say a couple shipments got stolen for a good price, and they are the ones that took it. You know, we don't say it was you who made the items. We just say it was this company. You claim that's not what it's supposed to do, and this is what happens when somebody overloads it. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Now people are looking at it as a self-defense weapon that's compactable, and you start selling it as a weapon.
Yeah, but you know, there's a flip side to that coin. The council's going to go like, oh, it's a tool that can be misappropriated and turned into a weapon. We're going to come down with the full force of the boot
But when they see
on Isa.
when they find out that it's just a bunch of wacky fanatics, it doesn't matter because nobody respects what a bunch of wacky fanatics have to say.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of that coin, that sounds like entrapment.
Yeah, and then your contract gets bought out by another person who's going to want to accelerate what its original purpose was for, therefore making you more money.
She's got a point. It turns into a weapon that people can see as a weapon. You get bought up by a weapon manufacturer.
The council
pumping out more weapons, you can charge more.
The council already has it. That's the thing. They're not going to want to lose it because once they have it, they're going to find a way to use it so that their original investment doesn't go to hell, and then you can't besmirch them because they've bastardized what you have going on because you went back on it, or they went back on it. So therefore, they're going to want to appease you by just renegotiating as what it's supposed to be, and then you're going to have to say, well, I don't want to be associated with violence, like some sort of hippie, and then they'll go, oh, I understand, and they'll give you more money to make the voices, the negative voices that tell you everything you're doing is wrong, go quiet. That soothes the voices.
Alice, has anybody ever told you that you engage in word soup?
Has anybody ever told you that you worry too much?
You know, she could be a good politician.
Yes.
She got my vote.
All I'm saying...
I worry a lot. If I'm in prison, how am I going to take care of course? If I'm in prison, how am I going to, make things? That's the only thing I'm good at.
I mean, technically, you wouldn't go to prison for this. You'd probably get a massive fine, though.
Yeah, that you'd pay off when they renegotiate the deal.
It's the same thing. If I don't pay their extortion, fine. What are they gonna do to me then?
Just call it what it is. It's fucking extortion.
I have people that make fines disappear all the time. How do you think I never get in trouble for trespassing?
Man,
You were
talking
just
to Terry more often now.
Yeah.
the fact that you just recently spent time behind bars for a riot you started tells me that that claim is a little weird.
Yeah, I actually have an in on the council. Somebody on the council bailed me out.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who?
Nope. Doesn't matter. They'll come and contact me when they need me. But what I need you to know is if I can invest in this in any way before this holy war kicks off so I can make a little cheddar on top of yours, then you just let me know.
Okay, first and foremost, I have tried sourcing the parts to make this thing spicier for years. I just can't find them. And then when they do pop up, they're like monitored purchases. I need batteries, I need coils, I need rotary chargers, I need all kinds of things that I just can't have, that I can't get. I don't have the money. Well, I do now, but
Flame,
some of these things are like in high demand.
Flame, I'm going to send the latest place that I was able to contact the sharp dressed man. I'm going to send him that battery emoji, a spiral emoji, and whatever other emojis might associate with what Alice says with a question mark.
This is so.
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking if you'd actually respond to this. You get an emoji of a market. You get an emoji of like, the best way I can describe it. It's an emoji of like a hand, an item between the hand, another hand, and then a black square.
I would have
And
just
then
said like
a currency symbol.
dollar sign with a black square.
I'll send him back a thumbs up, and then I'll just go, yeah, we can found it, black market.
See, like, I just don't know if I could get behind. Fine.
Look,
If it'll help solve problems, it'll help solve problems.
we just need to keep...
By the way,
Yeah.
where did that one guy go? The one with the necklace?
Necklace guy?
I ain't seen him.
What I can tell you is we can just keep funding groups until they cannibalize each other for eternity. Or until we're dead and it doesn't matter anymore.
So, like, what? What are you gonna have this Splinter Cell guy do? Like, go in and like write some kind of manifesto and get them to eat themselves from the inside out? Like, what?
Oh no, he's going to join another cult that's going to get freaked out about his discovery of the other cult's plan to totally wipe them all out. And they're going to get mad, and they're going to feel like they need to defend themselves, so they're going to go and just kill them, and then that cult will become dangerous, so the guard will probably have to get involved after that. But if we invest in weapons now, we'll be rich tomorrow, right, Ominous?
Okay, I see several issues with your plan. First, I don't want to be a war profiteer, especially if it's between crazy kooks killing each other.
Wait, no. Yes, you do. I know a dealer. He work a great deal. Just come on. Besides,
That's beside the point.
If your weapon's really good, you could get the interest of the Beast Pirates. They'll pay top dollar.
And I got a guy who can get you into contact with them now.
Wait. Who do you got that can get you in contact with the Beast Pirates?
Let's not worry about that. I haven't had that conversation yet. We need to focus on the now.
No. I need to know how you can get in contact with the Beast Pirates. That's supposed to be impossible unless you got somebody off ship. And there ain't nobody off ship except those on the Beast Pirate ship.
I may have found some ways to work around that by eliminating people that were originally talking to them and taking over their business. Where's your son, anyway? Maybe you should be part of this conversation.
I hadn't seen him since this morning. I think he's off working on something.
Get him in
He
here.
kept saying the word. He kept saying the word anti-contagion. So I think he had one of his little breakthroughs.
Get him in here.
You know that obnoxiously loud dad whistle?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like fingers in mouth, like ear piercing, shattered glass. Eyes is gonna let one of those rip.
Roll me a society or diplomacy of your choice.
Diplomacy? 26. 19 plus 9, or 17 plus 9.
Okay, Korsh, you hear this.
Huh?
She only ever really does this to get Korsh's attention.
As
Oh,
well as
shit.
Korsh hearing that. These three are gonna pop in. Blue's immediately gonna go run to Alice. Shoom!
Hey, how you doing?
Pink's gonna pop their heads in. You see Pink is wearing...
I can't move my
like-
guy.
Alright, go ahead and place yourself just next to your character. Yeah, go there.
Damn it. Hold on.
I can't think of what they're called, but the braces. What's
Hold
up?
on. I thought we lost stream for a minute.
What's the matter?
I thought we're losing stream.
No! Oh!
By the way, during that month,
Connect.
You wanna know how my Broncos are doing?
Here we go.
It is 47 to 17. I'm
Oof.
sorry, 44 to 17.
Oof.
My Broncos are whooping the Cowboys' ass.
All right.
You can
you're
tell
gonna hear me say something I never say. I hope your team wins.
Hey.
'Cause that's how much I hate Dallas.
You get a point of inspiration.
Hey.
I know. We're back.
Yeah,
So-
I get a hero point.
Pink or purple will come in. They have knuckle brace, like they have the hand wraps, arm braces, shin guards, whatever you wrap around the ankle and stuff. I can't think what it's called, and like a little gi on.
Muscle tape.
As they're being followed in by, let me get his name for you because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Lichten.
That's
They'll
right.
kind of stick their head, and Lichten's like kind of like digging at his ear, like, golly, who whistled, huh?
Sorry, that was me trying to get my son's attention.
What?
Uh,
What is it?
We're having a conversation that you should probably be a part of.
All right. What is it then?
I found a way to use government tactics to make your mom extremely rich, but totally not legally.
I mean, this is gonna be legal. I know a guy.
Well, I'm trying to get
I would prefer it be legally.
I'm trying to get a cult to basically just trying to get a cult to start a war with another cult by hiring a guy to infiltrate that cult's ranks, whip up some paranoia burgers and serve them to go.
You say Lichten go, wouldn't that just be a holy war?
Yes. That's exactly it.
That's essentially what we're calling it.
I mean, who you trying to get a fight? Who?
Don't care versus the de-evolutionists.
Preferably someone I'm wondering that can actually put up a fight against them, I wager.
I'll give you some advice then. Stay away from the Legion.
Well, who do you think would be a good fit?
And why?
I don't know. Go with the mushroom kids. Get them hopped up enough. Maybe they'll infect the cult and the de-evolutionists and just get rid of all of them.
All right, I like that. We're cooking with some real fire now.
Now hold
I
on.
don't mean to be offensive or anything, but I'm not exactly okay with the idea of a bunch of hopped up mushrooms running around with my gun.
Shoom!
I'm going to have to
You
agree.
hear that, Pink? That she don't like your kind.
Shoom!
That is not what I said, Ominous. That is not what I said.
Way to put words in people's mouths, Ominous.
Purple and blue. Purple will hug Ominous's leg. Blue will hug Alice's leg.
That's not what she meant.
That is
Ooh.
literally not what I said.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She likes you.
You guys are fine. You guys are fine. And she's going to like point all at our friendly mushrooms. You guys are great. It's these other ones that they're talking about.
Shoom, shoom.
Did like 4 times.
Really? I had that in the beginning, but my Discord's fine now.
I'm talking about OBS.
Hmm. Oh, wow.
Like OBS is
Do we
having a
wanna try
meltdown.
I mean, we still have like over an hour of recording left, so
I know. Are we like fucked or are we not?
I don't even know if this is like going proper.
yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'll need you to save this recording then, if you can. Crap.
Well, I haven't been.
Do you wanna continue?
I haven't been recording at the same
you're not-
time.
Okay. Well, I mean, the only thing we can do is just keep on going. So, do we want to keep going then?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Little technical difficulties. Where did we just leave off at? I'm sorry.
I've been.
I have to make some sparklers for the mushroom kids that I made mad.
Wait, time out. You see, Shinlin kind of go. You want to make them sparklers? I looked at him. You want to make them sparklers? Are you sure about that?
If you want to make
What? They're fun.
If you want to make the mushrooms happy, talk to Tommy. Tommy is like their mother.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to ask Tommy if they're okay with the purple here fighting. They want to fight.
I'm good with it.
I was
Of course,
wondering
it can
about
be
that.
the bouncer.
I was wondering about that. The little guy looks like it's ready for a brawl.
The little guy here. I'm sorry, little girl here can throw quite a mean right hook. Shoom! They'll do like the Ken fist to hold, like shoom.
Let's.
Of
Well,
course, has a little bit of a genuine chuckle at that.
well, here's the deal. I have going out to get me a destabilizer real quick. Ominous has a problem with the engine deck. We have a fighter to worry about. Isa, we can buy stock into Isa's tools. That way we can maximize all of our money. So, a little insider trading before this war goes up in smoke here. So maybe we should all pitch in, 60 platinum if we can afford it. Or, 80. what do we got? I got 8 platinum. That'll be 80 gold. Is that gonna be good? Like, let's try to get this going.
I've got around 2,000 gold worth.
Yeah, I gotta.
Have
But I
about-
mostly have that. Oh,
Well, I just gotta save 1,000 gold so that I can pay our destabilizer.
right. In that case, I'm keeping most of my funds in reserve for my aims of getting an alchemy lab set up with
Well-
all of the toys that entails.
Well, if we invest in Isa's business here before the big rumble in the lower decks start, then you're going to up your money.
Of that, I have no doubt. That's why I'm planning on at least putting down 1,000 into this endeavor.
Yeah, I've got 80 gold. Ominous, how much do you want to invest?
Ominous looks at Mama Iva, is like, would this make you happy?
I mean, it'll make me money in the long run. I'm just a little worried about the potential legality of me aiding and funding a religious war.
Yeah, I when I asked about the lower decks, I wasn't expecting this end result either. Yeah, he takes out the 80 gold and is just like, yeah, just take it.
I'll give Isa 80 gold as well, or 8 platinum rather.
You'll see Glint kind of like just kind of put her hand up. I mean, look. I know a guy that if we talk to, we can get your weapons started manufacturing now.
I mean, I made a deal.
Yes.
I made a deal with manufacturing. They can make the tool variant,
Yes,
but it's
we're-
converting them over to the weapon variant that might be a little expensive.
If you want, I know a guy that can get started on it now. It'd just be a it wouldn't be in the council's eye, you know.
Okay, well, secondary question, Alice, since this is your amazing plan, exactly how many are we going to need?
I don't know. That's the best part. Look, you guys complained that I didn't have enough. I didn't involve you enough. I found a way to make all of us very rich and solve a problem that's going to sink this ship. Where's my W's? I mean, come on. Can I get some credit around here?
I just want to know what's happening.
I
to
won't
the
deny
ghosts.
that you are. I won't deny that you're capable of putting together some very big motions when you put your head to it, Alice. I just worry that it might be that sometimes these waves might get too big for us to handle ourselves.
We'll be above
So I
it.
hope you have some people in mind to help fortify this little inner circle of ours.
Look, with all of the connections that I've made and all of the other things that everybody else has made, and the fact that we just removed a very nasty element from the streets, nothing can stick to us. We're in the clear.
Except there is one small detail you might be overlooking. I
Mhm.
provided a detailed design schematic of this thing to a person who works for the guards, thinking that I would get a contract with the guards instead of with the thing being used as a tool.
So
You got hacked.
let's just keep this in mind. No, Alice, I don't think you quite understand the optics of the situation. She hand gave them a copy of the schematics. Someone who is very high up. How the hell would that look in the eyes of the public if the only two people to have known that this schematic exists were present, but somehow common cultists have their hands on this?
Your mother was hacked.
It's
Hell, the government was hacked. Somebody was hacked. It happens. I mean, we can forego this.
No, because it solves too many of our problems.
Let's delay it. Let's
just
table it for now.
generates- It just generates more problems.
We don't have to
Let's
do it.
table this thought for now.
Well, if we're gonna do this, there's no way I could physically make enough on my own, so we're gonna have to outsource.
Illegal.
Well,
And I can.
what if?
Oh, go ahead.
What if I get my gunsmith license, but I just outsource the manufacturing of the components to somebody else, and then I'm put them together myself?
I mean, at that point though, you gotta realize if you do that, whoever you do that with, probably gonna make their own components and put it together themselves at some point too.
Yeah, you're gonna. That's a bit short-sighted, when you put it like that. It'll be a matter of time before someone copies the design for themselves and decides to undercut you.
No, you're not understanding me, son, and you're not understanding me either, Glitter. The weaponized version of this exists up here, and then she touch her brain, touch her head. I
That
haven't
doesn't
put
mean
that-
other people.
I haven't put that down on any kind of, schematic yet. Mostly because I don't want to get caught.
Let me ask you this: just how different is the weaponized schematic versus this tool schematic?
Okay, well, the tool schematic doesn't have powered magnets. The weaponized version does.
Okay.
The tool version just uses regular magnetism to propel a projectile, in this case, a rivet.
Okay.
The weaponized version runs power through the coils to make it go much, much, much faster.
So what I'm hearing is, if someone was able to figure this out, they could turn your tool version into the gun version.
Yeah, but seeing as literally no one else on this ship seems to be using powered magnetized rifles, nobody's figured. I seem to be the only one that's put that together for some reason.
No one that you know of.
I mean, I kind of checked around. I mean, maybe somebody else is on the other far end. I don't know. I just kind of started this out as a hobby.
I'm not gonna.
I wanted to
stop
make things I could. I wanted to make things I could defend myself with. And sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
you. Hey, like I said, I'm not gonna stop you. I just want to make some money off this too, and I'm just telling you as modifies your designs to fit their thing so they can do their own patent bullshit. Kind of how this ship works. No such thing as originality.
That's why I
you know?
kind of need to. Well, that's kind of why I was figuring somebody would contact me, because now that the manufacturing deck is making it, I had to go see if I could patent it.
Yeah.
Seeing as the ship might have that. Just the sheer concept that I have a contract with them means that they're making something that I designed and that I technically have a patent on, but I don't mind if somebody takes it apart and tries to reverse engineer it. That just means I get to come up with something better than what they come up with to fight me.
Okay, then don't patent it. Then.
No, because then they would just copy it and say this is better just because they made it. It won't
Alright,
actually be better.
Go get a patent for that. I mean, doesn't your contract have a patent in it?
Yes,
Yeah. So,
I just said that.
so why are you going off? I'm lost.
Okay,
I am
look.
too, big man. I am too.
I'm
But
not.
let's just cut to the chase.
If we, me, and Glitta, and whoever she has, starts cranking out the weapon variant of this thing, we're gonna need degrees of separation.
Build the component to make it a
Mhm.
weapon.
Hmm.
Sell that separate.
I just said that, and y'all jumped down my throat.
Sure.
I think it's a good idea.
Have manufacturing make the tool variant, and then we can have other people source the other parts, and then we get all the shit here, and then we can make the
Oh.
weapon version.
Oh no, you just sell the
I said that.
modification.
Y'all jumped on my shit.
No, you just make the modification to make it a weapon. You sell that. They have to buy the modification separate from somebody else. Just redesign what the make it like an auto sauce passer, and then somebody will see it firing sauce across the table real crazy, and then they'll see your wireless puncher, and they'll go, "Huh, I have a think," and then they'll put it together naturally, and then we will have the patents for both.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, the only thing is, if you're making his thing, you're not licensed by the council to mass produce weapons. You can make a weapon for yourself as long as you're the only one using it with your license. You're fine. Now, far be it from me to actually care what the council fucking thinks, but if you make the weapon attachment and you license that, and then people start getting that and throwing around the tool variants, you could be liable for any damages later on.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
There are several ways with this. This will end up with me under the boot.
Well, then we don't
Only
have
if
to
you get
do
caught.
it.
But it solves problems.
Solves problems.
But the
Well-
question is, how long can we afford to wait?
That
Okay,
depends
so hang on.
who-
Alice, you said you had... Hang on, what did that table? Alice, you said you had somebody in on the council.
Yeah.
Or, we might have somebody in on the council. If we figure out who this person is, do you think they could give me a mass manufacturer?
Oh yeah, more than likely. They got me out of terrorist prison.
Are you?
Okay, well, if I start making, or, quote unquote, patent the design for the weaponized package that makes it the weapon, what's going to keep me out of jail?
We need to find somebody
Running
to figure
away.
out who my friend is, or you need to be seen with me more in public so that they know that we're friends. And that will do it.
I'm sorry, but I don't really want to place my freedom upon a friendship contingent with you.
That's on you, big cat. I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm
Do
going
it.
to send another text message when I have a second.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a little advice, Mayor?
Yes.
You do have somebody who's technically under your payroll, technically not under your payroll, who was gifted to you to help you work to run for the council. And they said they were from the person that bonded you out.
Yeah, I'll text Deborah to come down here. But I have another text that I do need to send. By the way, I'll get you your information. Deborah's coming back. My campaign manager.
So if that seems a little meta, but it's just like, I know you guys want to do this, and you're kind of losing the whole plot with this. I'm like, I'll throw a little something in real quick.
Well, that's fine. I want to text the sharp dressed man a money emoji, 3 money emojis and 3 up arrows, and see if he responds.
You get a question mark, a open book, and a pair of glasses.
I send a meat emoji, and then and then a warehouse emoji.
You get a clock emoji.
I send back 1 hour.
You get a thumbs up.
Oh, here we go, fellas. We're in big business. Where's Deborah? As if she's supposed to be around the corner.
You say big business, but I hear you say big trouble.
That
I'll
is
say, like-
exactly what Alice is.
Like 5 minutes will go by and Deborah will show up. Is there anything anybody's doing in those 5 minutes?
I
It's
assume
like
that we're
big
just hanging
trouble
out.
in Little Leviathan.
Of course, they're just gonna wash up after being stuck in his bit on his hands after working.
Ominous is,
Other than that, he's just gonna be all right.
Ominous is gonna nonchalantly go put away his book bag in a duffel bag in a certain spot. And
Okay.
anything else.
Okay. She'll come on in.
Deborah,
You called? What'd you need?
yeah, who do you work for that bailed me out of terrorist prison? What was that?
Why did I have a feeling that it wouldn't be that easy?
I didn't hear anything.
I can't. Unfortunately, I'm under contract. I'm under contract to not tell you that.
Great. Do you think that they can get Miss Isa here what is it that you needed?
Mass manufacturer of weapons license.
That.
Well, I'll probably get you in touch with a representative of the weaponry stuff. I don't know how big a contract we could get, but if you could prove that it's a useful weapon, you might get the interest of somebody. If
Well,
it's a
see,
really
here's
good
the-
weapon, you could even get the interest of the High Council lady, one of the High Council ladies, who's into this shit right now.
Well,
Are
see,
you,
here's the thing. I already tried that. And the first person that contacted me was a guy who wanted to turn it into a tool.
Well, that's fair. Are you familiar with Lady Macon Woundbearer?
No.
I didn't figure. I doubt you know too much about the council. She's the council representative of the training deck. She's got contracts out to anyone that can make basically weapons that don't run off just gunpowder. You can make a more reliable and renewable source. She'll go for that any day. She puts it's a finite resource, and it's getting harder and harder to keep the creatures alive that help make it.
Hey, well, do you have access to this lady? Like direct line access
No,
to her?
oh gods no, gods no. I could probably get you in contact with somebody from the TAC Def deck, but her herself, no. I have no way of getting in contact with somebody that high up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look over at Alice. How much do you know about weapons? Throwers, guns, firearms, like, how much do you know?
Quite a bit, actually. Just pull out my dueling pistol.
No, I'm asking her while looking at you. I'm asking Deborah while looking at you, Alice.
Okay.
I know a thing or two. Yes.
Okay, well, what if I told you I have perfected a design that, so far as I know, nobody else has thought about on this whole fucking ship?
I would ask how stable it is and how much of and how renewable it is and how easy is it for the common man or woman to use it.
It is insanely stable as there is no propellant.
New tell.
You know what a magnet is?
I am well aware what a magnet is.
Please, nobody.
Okay, well, it
knows.
uses magnets. Shut up, you. It's a smart people talk. Series of magnets in series, propel a metallic, preferably magnetic object into high speed.
All right. How renewable and how long can these magnets last before they break down, need maintenance, or need replaced?
I've had mine in testing for a few years now, and they're still going strong.
How much is it?
Of magnets. If I had a better source, considerably less time.
Deborah will turn to Alice. Well, if you back her on this and you give this as your standing, think like a sponsorship or publicity, son. You might gain the interest. You might gain the interest of the training deck with it. Even the backing of the training deck, which would be very useful in this upcoming election, as any deck can vote for any council member now.
Yeah, I have. I am 100% on board. Fully endorsed. Alice approved.
Okay. If you'd like, I can see if I can pull some strings with an old contact and get you maybe a small weapons manufacturing license. It'd be a private workshop that can make private weaponry. Do you have this item contracted with anything else?
Technically, yes. But modifications can be easily applied that would make it a different thing altogether.
Okay, who do you have this contracted with? That way we can try to work out a contract with them.
It's the manufacturing deck. It's currently called the Riveter. They're going to start making it probably within the next week or so. They saw it as an opportunity to fire rivets underwater to fix the outside hull.
That'd be very helpful. And did you say you were doing this under the guidance and connection with Council candidate? I am so sorry, Mary. I just forgot your
Deal that I made with manufacturing?
Yeah. Did you specifically tell
I
them?
thought you were asking about this deal that we're trying to set up now.
No.
Oh,
Manufacturing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's.
Did that on my own.
Well, you should have said that you were connected with her. That'd be great publicity for her. That helps the ship.
Well, we can say that now, can't we? It's not like they care.
True.
Well, it's not in the contract. You have to put it in the contract. I'll go talk to manufacturer and see if we can get that back from the contract. And I'll see if we can work with them to have a weapon version and a tool version.
No,
Gods
see,
only
they
know
specifically said they wouldn't do any kind of weapon.
You wouldn't be using.
We done had that chat.
You won't be using any of the manufacturer weapon. You won't be using any of the manufacturer's tech, supplies, or anything to make your weapon versions. You'll have to make your own weapons versions from what you can afford and scrap together until you can get a license, until you can get a contract with a higher grade group that'll allow you to take parts from the manufacturing deck and use them on your weapons. Basically, you'll need somebody to buy a contract from you, or go into a contract with you from the training deck. For now,
Okay,
I'm
we'll
gonna
see.
if I can just get you a private manufacturing license.
Here's the issue. Completely renewable thing was for the tool. The modifications needed to make it a gun, well, a weapon. They're not as bad as propellants, but just a couple of parts and about, I don't know, a couple 100 feet of wire, I could make, really easy modifications.
Then let's do it. If it's garners the attraction of what we need it to do, as long as these weapons aren't used in any mass shootings or mass murders, we'll be fine.
Knowing Alice, we don't know.
Okay.
We pay some very influential people to tell, and hopefully people buy it.
Which they will.
Okay, well, man.
If we're
You're
good,
better
then
at-
we can get Mario Patty. Everyone loves him apparently.
You're better at this whole politicizing than I am. So, I mean, I guess go ahead and get on it.
That's what I'm paid to do. I will go get it set. Anything else? Anything else I should be aware of? Did any of you else do anything that would hurt Alice's publicity? Do you do anything to increase Alice's publicity?
Oh,
Would it
I've
hurt? Oh, never mind.
Of course, I'll speak up. I've been working on a process of creating a type of mutagenic that can be universally used by anybody immune system in response to carcinogenic cell buildup.
Very good.
It's only the basic blueprint at the moment, but I've been in contact with the medical guild, notifying them of my progress.
Okay, keep that in your back pocket. We're gonna pull that out whenever she fucks up royally, and they'll point at Alice when they say that.
So
That's
tomorrow,
gonna be our backup card. Look, we've got a way to help try to cure cancer.
yeah, that'll be tomorrow.
Could you do me a favor and make it at least next week Tuesday?
I'll pencil it in.
It'd be great if you just don't do it at all, but I know you well enough. It's ominous. You said you had something to say?
Yeah. Would it hurt her image if she's seen in any of the decks below us?
Depends on the deck and what you're doing, honestly. I mean, the merchant's deck, not really, no.
I've been
if
in
you're
the
buying
shipping
something,
deck.
You're buying something. We've all been in the shipping deck at least once. I mean, heck, I remember when I was young, my father took me down there to take a look at the ships. We've all seen the shipping decks. One of the first jobs everyone gets is to go work down the shipping decks to move or haul things. The cargo
How about,
Exactly.
if you go, I'll put this, anything below the shipping deck would get some weird eyes. The processing deck, the cargo deck, the engine deck, I'm gonna recommend you not go there, or you go with the disguise.
duly noted.
So
Hear
in other
that,
words,
Alice?
ominous, no engine deck.
Man, will it hurt her
Yeah, maybe.
reputation to be seen with two people who work in processing? And then
Yeah.
Isa's gonna like thumb between herself and Korsh.
Mm-hmm. What about that? We're not exactly high-class individuals.
Well, it's not.
Possibly not.
Yeah, but that's until this one invents a tool to save the ship, and that one cures cancer, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a basic blueprint. I still haven't gotten even... I've only got the basic outline. With more time and a proper lab build-up and the supplies, I can easily get it even further along.
Alright, well, I've got a meeting soon, so thanks, Deborah, but I think we got everything covered now.
Fair enough.
Later, Debbie.
Deborah.
Get out of here.
Dubra.
Oh
she,
god.
she gives you the most like, dude, call me that look.
Sorry, Deborah.
I'll lead her out to see if the sharp-dressed man is here.
You know what? I'll say at this point, yeah, he is.
My
I
friend,
don't have a
please.
token for him going to get something.
My friend, please step into my office.
I'll use this as a silver. priest right now.
Isa's just gonna start ranting as soon as Deborah leaves. This creates more problems. There's no way those cultist idiots are gonna be able to work that out. Now I'm gonna have to come up with some really janky. Now I'm gonna have to come up with some really janky, can be followed by a preschooler design that they can somehow rub two brain cells together to work out how to add it to the tool.
Ma,
Ah,
please,
God.
Ma, vessel. Do I have to get the sedative?
My life used to be calm. Work in the water treatment.
Ominous looks down at Purple and it's like, never grow up.
Now I'm trying to figure out how to mass produce things against the law for a religious war.
If you grow up, you end up like her. Yep.
Shoom. Purple's gonna like walk over and do like the there, it's okay. Also, Alice Blue would have followed you.
That's fine. Blue can follow me.
Like the little toddler that he is, he waddled after you.
Alrighty.
Some of us have to grow up quick, Ominous.
Oh, don't I know it?
Does anybody take a bio break before we cap it off?
I'm afraid.
Yeah, I need.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm out of water. My thing is empty.
I realized we just kind of ran through and I was like, oh, I'll give you guys a chance in the last 30 minutes.
I'm kind of scared of the integrity of the stream. I have no idea if any of this has been watchable. Oops.
I don't know. I'll be right back, alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna step away.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Please let me know if it's been watchable, chat. If it hasn't, we may have to get rid of this.
I know what I want to do if the meeting with the sharp-dressed man doesn't take up the rest of the episode. I'm gonna corner licked and hey, what gives? All of a sudden, everybody's quiet.
Ouch. All right. Is anybody here? Oh, that's probably not great.
I'm here. Everybody's being quiet.
Hey.
Because
can
my
y'all hear me
parents
now?
have the big widescreen TV on volume 30,
Hey.
and it's
can
a
you guys
Sylvester
hear me?
Stallone documentary.
Yes.
We can hear you,
Yep,
Flame.
I'm back too now.
Is Mayor back?
Yep.
So I went and checked the YouTube. The live stream currently only goes far as back as to when I was talking about Purple with the fighter outfit.
Oh no!
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gosh, dang
Yeah.
it.
So I don't know what that means. Like, does that mean the entire first part is gone?
I
don't
think
know.
we lost a lot, dude.
Is it in the VOD? I hope it's in the VOD. If it's not, sorry folks, you lost the recap and yeah, the recap.
It says it started 2 hours ago for me. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It would have been 2 hours.
We're just gonna
I
have
don't
to.
know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's just.
We're just gonna keep going, and I can check it when we get off. But we should probably go fast.
Are
so
you
that-
showing right?
Yeah, I'm going. We're almost done. We're almost done.
All right.
You have sharp dressed man in your outfit. That's not how he looks. It's just a token I'm using, folks.
All right. Look, this is easier to do in person. I'm very sorry to bother you, but I found a way for you to really increase the hell out of your profits. I am going to be starting a holy war against the de-evolutionists very soon. So the faster that we can get some of that sweet, 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 sexy beast pirate weaponry in here, the faster you can earn.
He's got like a little soda pop with a metal straw. Just hear him. You want to start a holy war on this ship?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were stupid or brave. I really don't.
Well, would it mean anything to you if I can get you... If you can find a way to get me a mass manufacturing license, I got a lady that can make these guns that do not need any gunpowder. But we're having some legal trouble, so we kind of need to speed things along and really upgrade this to its maximum potential in the, whatever the fuck deck, so that we can mass produce these things so they're ready in time for this war. And that way, not only are you making it, then you can wash your illegal money, and I can wash mine. And then you and I are going to make so much money that we can build our own Leviathan each and sail off into separate horizons. As long as we avoid those ion storms, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Gotta do this right. How quickly are you wanting a holy war?
We're going to try... I've got one of my other guys trying to hire me somebody to infiltrate another cult, so I gotta get that guy on it first. But, all I have to say is, have I not been a great business partner? I promised you a ton of money, and I've over-delivered so far.
Yes, but I'm also not wanting to rock the boat right now.
Right.
How
Do
about
you-
this?
Do you have a good timeline
How-
when you want it?
How about this, friend? How about we do it this way? Let's make the weapons. You will sell the weapons to whoever. We'll make a small business in the time. Make them a small weapons manufacturer, whatever. Some flagship bullshit name. I don't care. A couple of shipments will go missing. The serial numbers and such will be... Serial numbers and markings will be also happily filed off. And they will be sold on the black market to a group or two that wishes to purchase to fund a fight. While the weapons are being made and the process is going down, we need a small paper trail that will go dry. So if investigations are brought, then it looks legitimate. And then you get Colt to do what you want and fight the de-evolutionists. Do you have a cult in mind to fight the de-evolutionists?
Yeah, apparently, from what I've been told, anybody but the Legion. Apparently the Legion are idiots or something.
No, I would not do business with the Legion. They are not idiots. They are the most highly advanced killing group to ever exist. But they are also very prejudiced, very racist, very xenophobic, and they are cold-blooded killers.
Yeah, so not them.
They would kill you literally for your eyes.
Right. So, who are you thinking? Because the mushroom people, I feel like, are going to be too high to do this.
I mean, you have an easy in with them, don't you? You
Yeah.
have their shrooms and the one you call Tommy. You have an easy in right there.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, well,
That would save you money.
that is true. Yeah, we'll work with them then. We'll get this going with them. How are the beast pirates?
Very good, actually.
Good. How's your profits doing?
So far, so good. I'm in contact with some dealers to get more weapons passed around the ship. I've also come in contact with someone who informed me, a little fishy, let's say, informed me the Beast Pirates will be here for the next gauntlet on the ship.
Good. Good.
Such time a few shipments may or may not go missing. I will say, look at selling this weapon to the Beast Pirates. I would be more than happy to help introduce you
I think that'd be good.
to one of these guns.
You and I are going to be very rich.
Money is a very important thing. It is the... Money is a very important thing in all its many forms. Whether it be... You see kind of a little hand trick and it's gold. Another trick it's copper. Another trick it's a diamond. Another trick it's like... It's a vial of oil, maybe? Another trick you see with a vial of blood. No matter whatever the currency may be.
How do I get some... How do I invest?
What do you want to invest in? There are many things I own. You could make quite a profit off if you do work.
Well, how do I guess when I become if I become the councilman that I'm looking to be, is there more that I can do for you in the future to help fund more of what I've been doing? You know, make me, my friends rich, that sort of thing.
Well, if I told you before, I'll tell you again. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Well, I say I've been giving you one hell of a massage, I hope.
I would say yes, and I hope I'm returning it in. I will say this, if you want to help me, get rid of competition.
Oh,
There is...
I'm inevitably going to be doing that a lot.
There is someone down on the black market that's causing problems. Lots of problems.
Who is it?
They go by the name Ghost. Not a good individual. They're causing so much problems that even the guards are starting to take notice. A lot of children have been disappearing because of them. A lot of dead have been coming back because of them.
You happen to have any weapons that my friends and I can buy to take on the undead? We're kind of ill-equipped at this, but we'll be taking care of them. Just so happens Ominous has a problem with them too.
Kind of like clap their hands and like do the little finger point thing. If there is a demand, there is a product. I may have known someone who could sell to you, but you would have to go to the black market.
That's fine. Have to go there anyway, obviously.
look for Mama Yaga. She'll sell you what you need.
I'm gonna show him the fancy fishman knife. What is this?
A fancy fishman knife. Hold on, buddy boy. Let me get you. You see his nose kind of like snarl up a little bit. That like you just put a foul-smelling thing in front of him. Where did you get this, my friend?
Remember the first people that you sent us after? They had it.
Well, that is cold iron.
Good against ghosts?
Ghosts? No. No. But demons and fae, extremely.
Yeah. I'll keep it on the off chance that's who we have to go deal with next.
I would highly recommend keeping it if you're going for the council. There is, how do you say, a hot-blooded individual that's made many backdoor deals.
Alright. I'll see this Mama Yaga, and when I inform Ominous that this ghost fella has been causing trouble with the spirits, then I'm sure you know what will happen with Ghost. You're gonna be just fine.
By the way, they should have a formula book on their tablet. I want all of the data on the tablet, even the encrypted stuff. If you can get me the whole tablet itself, even better. I will pay very handsomely.
One way or another, I'll get it to you.
Also, do you by chance have the tablet? Have you gotten the tablet from our fishy friend unencrypted yet? I'd like those files as soon as you do.
That should have been done within the course of the month, eh?
I would say it's not done yet. There's still one more file like you haven't been able to crack.
There's just this one that... I'll send you the rest of them, but there's still one that is not going well. I can give you the tablet if it makes it easier for you.
I would take that.
I'll hand it to
I
him.
will pay you. You watch as he like slide this like little. It's like at first you're like, oh, it's platinum. No, that's too like blue and green to be platinum. It's like almost seafoam color. That's a credit chip.
Damn.
Electrum.
Thank you.
I take it you're more towards credits than you are money. Yes.
At least when we're doing legal work, just give him a smile.
You ought to get a fighter in a fight pit, though. I would love to see some fights and send a few of my boys your way.
Oh yeah, we've got, apparently one of the mushroom folk, Purple, is getting all excited about it.
Well, I may send a few boys your way just to help pattern out your roster for now.
That'll be good. We're just gonna keep feeding each other until we're full. That's all I want to do. Just keep on keeping.
Do take care.
You as well.
And they're gonna like rock back and like make it so their chair's gonna fall flat on the back. But as soon as it's gonna hit the floor, you just hear a, and they're gone with a puff of like ash and smoke. The chair does clatter to the ground though.
I'll go pick up the chair and I'm gonna like run out into the hallway fast and go, Ominous! Fantastic news! Ominous!
Oh god, they're dead.
Oh, what?
Fantastic news! Come here!
Okay. Hold on. It's acting up a little bit. Where? There. Okay.
I've solved your
What do you
child
want?
problem.
Already?
Yeah, there's some
And how?
there's some gutless prick named Ghost that's apparently luring spirits. We're gonna have to go kill him. Also, if we can get Tommy to go speak with the mushroom cult in a little while, once we get this whole weapons manufacturing thing up and running, we're gonna have to wait for that. But if we can get Tommy to talk to them into getting rid of the de-evolutionists, then we save a ton of money and also make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Is there details on specifically how he's messing with the ghosts?
Not specifically, but all I know, and I'm gonna need your help, because at this point, Scar is getting to be too... You know how he is. I need to make sure that their tablet ends up in my possession.
Okay.
But this is going to eliminate the problem that you've been having. I'm solving your problem, and then you're helping solve mine. That's all I ask.
This ghost guy. Maybe if we can not kill him right away. He could have information. I don't know if he's spreading on how to do this. I need to know if he's the only source.
That's fine, but we need to go speak with... We need to speak with Mama Yaga. She has some sort of weapons to help us with the undead. The problem being... Apparently he's found a way to kill a lot of people that he's lured down to him in the black market district, and then he raises them from the dead. He's a bad man. We need him gone.
He freezes at that, and then he does the one moment gesture, goes into the kitchen, grabs his bag and duffel bag, and comes back, opens up his duffel bag, and gives you 2 holy water vials and 2 life salts.
Where did you find this?
Black market.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun at the black market, aren't we?
The holy water, it's gonna do a lot more damage than the salt, but the salt, if you throw it at them, you know how like the reaction with salt on snails, like the sea snails.
Oh, yeah, they're supposed to shrivel up or whatever.
It's like that. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it stops them in their tracks, and it keeps and it'll stop them for as long as the salt's there, if you stop hitting them. So if you want to save your resources, try that salt first.
Okay.
Say this.
Yeah.
Tommy will kind of stick his head out, and you also see Long Fang will also stick their head out, and just kind of look at both of you for a second. Tommy will go, "Did you say my name?"
Yes.
I didn't.
What do you want?
Not right now, but we're going to need you to eventually go and speak with your people and get them to get rid of, through any means necessary, the de-evolutionists.
Kind
Oh,
of like
fuck.
you kind of watch them, like the look behind them. I don't know. Red's making a quiche, and Blue doesn't want to leave you.
No. You would get the people that are smoking more mushroom stuff to go and do it. You'd go find them, which will be very easy for you to find them because I think you like do stuff with them all the time, or they're looking for you or whatever, and then you tell them to go and I guess make more mushroom people by taking out these de-evolutionists.
Is that how it works?
Should.
They just shrug. Ominous, is this what you want me to do?
Yes, sure.
But not right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. They take a step out, immediately turn back.
We'll do that. I'll let you know when.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, Tommy.
They just go back into the kitchen. And with that, you lot begin your planning, maybe talk around, as you prepare to go to the black market to see a Mama Yaga and then deal with somebody known as the Ghost.
Before that, you said that Longfang also popped his head.
Yeah.
Ominous will look at him and be like, I think we found a lead. Do you want in?
They will shake their head no.
Oh, damn.
That says something. Ooh, that says something. Okay.
And as I said, we will cut from you guys. Mayor, could you shut the music off entirely?
It's off.
No music, no nothing. We simply sit at a small, dark room. No lights, nothing. And then we hear this ding, ding noise, the sound of a light humming. As we see what looks to be an incubator, maybe? An incubator, some sort of long incubation tube with some semi-corporeal humanoid just kind of floating in it. Its head kind of listing down, just looking at nothing. It has every limb except its right leg and its left arm, where it ends at these like not stumps, but instead almost looks like just freshly cut, and the nerves are just kind of coming out where they would go for limbs. And there's just nothing there for a second until you see this weird bluish black tint of like a surrounding limb around the nerves for just a split second. And that is where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
Fantastic. I don't know if anybody is watching right now, but if none of this was watchable, we will do a very good recap. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell has happened, why OBS suddenly destabilized like crazy. It hasn't done it in a little bit now, but I don't know what's going on.
I hope
It's
I
been
hope
recording.
It was watchable.
You have it now on the. You're looking out into the ocean now, right?
Yeah. But I don't know if
Then,
any
yeah.
of the rest of it has been watchable at all.
Okay.
I mean,
Because
I'm
of all
gonna
the
go back.
drops.
I go back and watch it after the session, anyways, just to recatch my notes, see if I forgot anything. So I'll give it a look before the end
That's
of the night.
smart.
Yeah, so do it to
See-
recap my notes.
Flame. Every
Yeah.
time you said Mama Yaga, my brain went to John Wick episode 1. He's like, Baba Yaga.
So
I couldn't
Here's-
stop myself.
here's the thing: Mama Yaga was Mama Yaga for the longest time, but my brain wants to call it Baba Yaga after the chicken-legged witch. I was like, nope.
You
can't
could
do that.
have.
I didn't want to bring her into the story.
I keep thinking
I
about
suppose.
Baba Vanga, the weirdo who keeps trying to predict Doomsday and has all these goofy predictions.
I have no idea who that is.
That's okay. Voice Critical talks about her constantly.
Oh,
Keep saying
sorry.
anytime
And-
something happens, he goes, even Baba Vanga couldn't have predicted this.
it's one of those human cryptids, just like Vermin Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, one's pure evil and one of them is harmless.
But
And
I
what's
do-
the next, or what? You can speak.
I would say I hope you guys enjoyed the session though.
Oh,
This
I
is
did.
fun.
I know
I
what
know-
I'm doing next session though.
I know we don't always do combat, and I'm trying to relearn. I'm trying to learn combat for this game, but I'm also trying to do stuff where it's a little more talky, a little more political, a little more search, a little more everything. I'm trying to branch
Mhm.
out, you know.
Yeah.
A little more
So,
lore, a little
Flame.
more RPG.
Yeah, Baba Vanga.
Yeah, that's a little more RP. I'm trying to test our chops, you know. Trying to sell it a little bit.
Hold on
certainly.
just one
So-
second, guys. Martin, since you're here, has the stream been watchable or has it been utter garbage because of the tech problems? Sorry, we can continue. I just wanted to make sure I got that question out.
And that's fair.
So-
That's fair.
Flame, I got a question.
I might have an answer for you.
How much would it require to potentially hire someone from the medic guild to be a lab assistant, to be essentially my go-between for them?
Like just
How
a
much gold?
gopher? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Are you want just like a gopher, or you want like a doctor? Because you guys could also hire a doctor. You could hire a chef. You could hire like a cleaning person for the little room. You guys completely gut the shower area and turn it into something else too. You could hire someone to maintenance that.
Okay, good. It was only
Yeah,
a
I wanna
small
hire a
rocky
doctor.
spot, but mostly this has been good.
Well, a doctor and a gopher.
Okay. A gopher? You're looking at like simply just a runner for information. I mean, I'm trying to think like because you got text and email and stuff for that, so you don't even really need a gopher.
Okay.
But like an actual in-house medic, a doctor, it's like, hey, I got the shit beat out of me, and I don't want to waste time going here. I want to just go see our doctor. I'd say probably like the equivalent of 10 gold a month.
All right, but I mean, when I mean gopher, I mean more like someone to help get the raw materials when I can't get them. When I'm doing, whenever I'm like doing a job and I'm not there,
I'm sure the guy
he
that
can be.
sure the guy can do that.
True.
The doc-
Never mind.
the
Yeah.
doc- I mean, yeah. If you get a doctor, you can also be like, hey, I want to work with you on getting supplies.
I'll help it. Yeah, help set aside a spending money budget for supplies and stuff.
Yeah, you can do that with a doctor.
Yeah.
I am absolutely enjoying the fact that every time Mark isn't here, we get further and further into 1980s CIA screwing with South America. As time goes by, we're just like, how can we get more like CIA agents in South America as humanly possible?
I've learned with you guys, if I go political, anything political, just do you're trying to destabilize something. I know to throw you at the destabilization route because you guys do it well.
Well, thank you.
We can't talk too much in depth about that, or we'll get added to another list.
But Trucker, are you not happy what I've been able to do with you and Isa?
Man, look, I was expecting, like low levels of like Bay of Pigs type stuff. No, we're skipping right past that, and we're going to the fun individuals in a certain island nation that really doesn't want to belong to another empire.
We're actually
Yeah,
going.
and the Holy War.
We've actually
I wasn't
skipped.
expecting.
We've actually skipped to late 90s, early 2000s, where we accidentally, we completely and willingly fund a group that was mad at Russia, and then they became mad at us.
I mean, you realize what you're getting ready to start, right? Like Leviathan will have its own version of the Trouble, and it'll be your fault.
Well, here's the thing: whenever you guys start on these things, I have to go read books. I go read books. I go watch movies. Like I just went and listened to the audiobook of The Big Brother.
Because of what I
Oh,
started
19
doing with food.
You mean
Yes.
1980? Wait, Big Brother, you mean 1984?
Yes. I think I don't
Oh,
know if I'm Big
dude.
Brother.
You better get really okay with me not liking that. Because, man.
I went and listened to Big Brother or 1984. What was the other one I was listening to?
If you really want me to go hardcore, read Animal Farm.
It has been forever since I've read or listened to Animal Farm. The last time I did anything with Animal Farm, I had to sit in and help substitute teach at a high school, and they were doing the Animal Farm, that like small animated film. If anybody remembers that old one,
Oh, good.
Mm.
I
Dave.
that was
do.
a lot.
That's
Hmm.
a little bit of light viewing. What grade was this for?
I think they were freshmen in high school. That's what it was.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. I was about to lose my mind if you said like 4th or 5th grade.
I was
No.
gonna-
It was high school. I remember that.
I was gonna say they better not have had you helping a substitute teacher for a reading class because you can't read.
What do you mean I
Aw.
can't read?
Every time
So
Trucker,
mean.
because every time Trucker and I've had a conversation with you over text, sometimes you misinterpret very large chunks, the important chunks, and then we have a 3.5 hour argument for you to just reiterate what we said before.
That's dyslexia. Yeah, I won't lie. My dyslexia is bad. Even though I have a minor in English, I do.
Yeah,
You're like me.
that's
You're like me.
You're just like me and Thunder.
I love you. My brother and sister.
I can't I can't read because I'm stressed, and I got stress-induced illiteracy. You guys have dyslexia, but we both got a associates in human sciences when most of our classes
Yeah.
were all reading classes and
Yeah.
reading and writing classes.
Hey, give me that over the math classes.
Oh, yeah.
I despise that most with my dyslexia.
Here I am, the high school dropout, and apparently I read better than you three combined.
You know what?
That's probably true.
Hey, there's an alchemist flamethrower. I finally found that thing.
What?
Yeah, it's a level 2 item.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
So I could
Level
have
2.
gone full dingo dial this whole time.
Yeah, hold on. I'll send you a link to it, but I'll send you the. I'll
Yeah,
send you
but
the
we were specifically told no fire.
Yeah, you said fire rules were different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is an alchemist flamethrower. I know who I'm slapping that on. I didn't think this thing existed.
Well,
denying me
Almas
my
accepts
denying me my joyride.
Well, I think.
Look.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I was
No,
gonna
you go
say it's getting to be that time here. I think we should do dad advice, and then we should get a title suggestion. What do you think, Flame?
I agree.
Great. Take us away.
Still cease. Good dad advice.
Are you gonna take us away like that? I thought you meant. I just meant start calling on people.
I know. I
Yeah.
want to start this one.
All right.
Whether you're biblical or not, this quote should be in your brain. Your child should respect the parent, but raise not the child in anger either.
Yeah. It's a good one.
For title, I just say CSI 1980.
You mean CIA?
Oh,
CIA, yes. Sorry, God, I'm sorry. My head is killing me. It's so pressured. CIA
no, see,
1980.
if you're gonna go for a CIA shitpost title, just call it Operation Northwoods and be done with it.
No,
Do
we have to
it.
keep
Do it.
some dignity.
Let's not
Minus.
put us on a list. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm
Flame-
just,
Oh.
my title is
Pussy.
CIA 1980.
Flame, hand this off to somebody else before.
Thunder.
Dad advice. If you're ever thinking about getting pets, make sure you do and understand to always have their shots and everything like that up to date and rechecked every year. Because I just found out Luna has Lyme's disease today.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, but we caught
Mhm.
it quick. But that's because we were diligent. So and we didn't skip any dates of all that. So yeah, just always, unless you really hate flu shots and stuff like that, like my ear does. But if you can,
But
always take your shots
but Wiggle
and for your
Puppy's gonna be
animals.
okay.
Yeah, it's only gonna be a month of medicine and stuff. She doesn't even have any of the symptoms. Like we caught it really quick.
That's
So
good.
yeah. But yeah, that's my advice.
She hates the other
And
another dog.
no. Oh yeah. She hates my mom's dog, Oliver.
What's your title suggestion though, Thunder? This is gonna be
Uh
good.
I don't know. You have high hopes. Uh there's like good intentions. There's taking initiative. Holy War was brought up a lot.
I mean, you want to do Holy War question mark?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta be
Because
careful. Gotta be careful with that though.
yeah, maybe. But it was literally like the game Telephone. You said one like normal thing, and then Alice ended it in the most left field, and you're like, okay, apparently we're doing this now. It's great.
Ooh, that's a good title name. Telephone.
Or Telephone. Yeah. Yeah, let's make it
Alrighty,
Telephone.
next up. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Next up, Space Tr.
Yikes.
Let's see. Dad advice. Never let the magic die inside, because the minute you stop seeing shapes and the patterns on wood or in the floor, you lose all the inside magic of yourself, and everything just goes to
Mhm.
shit from there.
Yeah.
So
Don't let
true.
your inner child. Don't let your inner child die. Is what I'm saying. Find the fun and find the magic in everything you can while you can.
I totally
And
agree with that.
as for a title suggestion, are we the baddies? Question mark.
No, never.
We're trying really not to be, but then like
No,
you
Yeah,
get
you guys,
instigated.
profiteering.
you're a war profiteer.
Profiteering is my title suggestion.
I like indeed. Chaos
'Cause
War Priest.
Yes.
What do you got?
For dad advice, in tune to what Trucker says, but in a different manner. Don't let the magic die out with the one you love. The moment the magic fades is the moment misery starts starts looming on the horizon. So do everything you can to make sure that the one you love knows that you love them enough to where they know you're not doing anything that could be jeopardizing it. Because lately there's been a lot of issues with relationships nowadays that people are having a harder time finding that special someone. So when you do, hold on to them and show them that you care.
That and communication.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Once communication dies, you might as well just pack your bags because it's fucked.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Title suggestion, bud?
Operation Switchboard.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Mayor of SpicyTown.
I don't have a specific set of advice. And now, if my dad ever writes a book on parenting, then I'll tell you to read that. That'll get you a good start for certain. I turned out just fine. So obviously you had to have
Eh.
done something right. So if that book ever comes out, I'll let you know, and we'll add it to the sponsor list, and then you can read it, and then that'll give you all the parenting advice you could ever need. If I had to give specific dad advice, I'll just compound on chaos. Is like I said, if you let communication die, it's over. Never stop listening. Do not listen to respond. Listen to understand. And,
Comprehend what's being said to you.
yes. And if there's a fight, chances are 9 times out of 10 you didn't understand. Step away from it for an hour. Really think about what you did. Is it really you who misunderstood, or was it them? And then come at it in a calmer way and go, "Hey, I think you misunderstood what I meant," or "Hey, I think I misunderstood what you meant," and then you take it from there. As a guy who's been in a relationship for 12 and a half, well, going on 12 and a half years, I know a thing or two.
What a lucky lady.
Yeah.
Who's this lady?
For
Wow.
my title
We
suggestion,
love you, Thunder.
this one's more of like a 1940s horror movie title, but If It Glows.
Okay.
Wow.
I want that. I'm not gonna lie. If it glows, I want
Wow.
That's a good one.
Okay. I thought Operation Switchboard was gonna steal it, but then you dropped that, man.
Nah, I'm
That is
sorry,
a-
Caleb.
Damn
there's
it.
levels. There's levels to that, man.
Look
Fuck.
up our friend Terry A.
I'm-
Davis.
No. Gods no. All right.
I'm not mad, but I'm also a little bummed that I got it stolen from me just like that.
Yeah, but I put a lot of work into that one.
No, that's why I'm not too mad about it. I'm like,
He's been thinking about that for a week.
you clearly you were cooking that one up. I pulled Operation Switchboard out of my ass. Okay, I'll leave it to that one.
To be fair, I had been I pulled everything that's happened in this session out of my ass. I just all of a sudden thought, hey, what if I just destabilize the cult instead of making us investigate it? What's the best way to destabilize something?
Well-
Conflict.
We'll make the cult go away by inciting another cult to get into a religious feud with them. It'll work out great.
Which will then distract the... But then that distracts the guard, because the guard has to get involved. And then after the guard gets involved, that means we're free to do whatever we want. Because then they won't be bothering us anymore.
It's going to be the Hatfields and the McCoys, but very Ireland in the 70s.
I will say this: when Mayor said when it came down to you guys agreeing on a religious war, I was like, okay, well, there's this part of the campaign that's going to get moved from this section all the way to this section.
We're just going to keep shuffling that deck until we don't know what's going to be at the other side. Tap 2 lands, target creature has to shuffle, target player has to shuffle all deck.
Yeah, you're shuffling my deck, all right.
Target player has to shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 7 new cards.
You know what? I'm just glad I've got my other baby in the back pocket that I'm slowly working on.
You guys,
when we finish.
Sorry. What were you saying,
Sorry,
Flame?
say that again. My whole screen just went crazy.
Nothing. You just stopped talking. Flame?
Flame's still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
You finish your thought, man.
I know. Every single one of my browsers decided to just go up all at once, and I had like an overload of sounds.
You got overloaded.
Yeah, I was like, this is too loud. I can't do this.
The Omnissiah is speaking to you.
The Omnissiah spoke and you didn't
hear.
hear.
But no, I was just gonna say, when we finally beat when we end Leviathan, my next game. Oh, I made 2 places that are nothing but exploration, which is my favorite thing.
All right. On that note, we should really get the hell out of here. Adios, everybody.
Alrighty. Good night.
Why does the outro always freeze, man? What the hell? Ugh, make fat guy noises during the outro.
Big man and a little cocoa.
Wasn't expecting this.